This thing is just, man, and it is just live. Hey everybody, good evening, good afternoon. It is Wednesday Night Warfare with the Armchair Dragoons, and I have admitted online I'm on a bit of a kick. I'm on a bit of a Too Fat Lardy's kick, particularly Sharp Practice. The kick is entirely the fault of John Stanley, who encouraged us to do a Cowpens game in honor of the anniversary, and I said, we can do a Cowpens game, and Doug and I talked about it. And we decided that we wanted to not use black powder, but we would use Sharp Practice. But to do that, I got to teach everybody how to play Sharp Practice, and most importantly, I got to remember how to play Sharp Practice. So we've been sort of rolling ourselves into these different scenarios and getting started. And we played one last week, not to a finish, but this one I want to definitely finish, even if it takes a couple nights, because as my son pointed out to me, how you doing, Felker?
I'm well.
Good to see you. You're Rona free. We're staying Rona free.
Yep.
Even though we love up here in Wisconsin, where hey, we're number one. Well, it's unfortunate, and certainly thinking about everybody that's going through it. But we are isolating, and we are playing some remote games with our friends. Who are our friends tonight? Well, we have OJ's dad, Mike. How are you?
I am well tonight.
Hey, what do you think, Valkyrie? Should we give it to him? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear OJ. Happy birthday to you. It's his birthday. Hooray.
Yay, thank you.
That is awesome. And there's John Stanley. And so we got him, and we also have Warrior 1221. Jeff, how are you?
Deep in debt.
He is building a home, which causes much debt. What's the old joke? How do you become a millionaire? And if you own a baseball team, start as a billionaire. So that's that. So I wanted to get these folks together to play some games and also to learn how to play this game, because I imagine they'll be part of the squad that eventually does. And Jeff had expressed some interest in learning a bit more because he watched the game about Sharp Practice. So we'll dig in. And this is a scenario that Velker pointed out to me. I've been poking at for a long time. It comes from the Lard magazine, their second Lard annual, and the scenario's name is "To Sleep is to Die," and it comes from that horrible, horrible part of the retreat from Moscow, in which the French were just trying to get back home, trying to get at least across the Berezina and find their way back. So that's the kind of stuff that we're talking about here, and that's what this depicts. Let's talk about sides. We got really comfortably, we can handle 4 people in this game. This was also a demonstration game, by the way, that won an award at one of the British shows. So it's kind of cool to see it make its way into Tabletop Simulator. I know that Jeff has loudly and passionately dibsed the Cossacks, and they are over here. Now, we'll be talking about how they deploy and where they deploy. But he wants those fellas. Who else do the Russians have? Well, first, the Russians have Colonel Orlov Shustov, leader. He's a status 3 leader. He is in charge of these 2 units of Russian musketeers and this unit of Russian Jaegers. These are all his guys back here. So he's one guy, a big fella. Over here, the second character is over here in the village. Now, they're not starting here. I'll talk about, like I say, where they come. But these are the Opolcheni. I'm worried that I may be pronouncing it wrong. I think it's actually Opolcheni. The Opolcheni under Captain Nikolai Stolichnoya. He's the status 2. He's got these 2 groups of Opolcheni, as well as a light artillery piece. So he's another commander. So that's 2. Our 3 commander is over here. A very small fellow, actually. He is Sergeant Yuri Dolganuki. And he's a status 1 leader. Not very good, but he's got these Russian Jaegers. He's a 3. And then we have the Cossacks. We have Nemirov Kurant, number 4. He's a status 2 leader. He's got these 8 Cossacks. And you've also got Ivan Kalita, number 5. All right. So those are the folks that you 2 will have to divvy up. Who wants what?
I'll take these. The militia.
I thought you was taking the Cossacks.
Well,
well, I thought you wanted the Cossacks. I'll take them.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come. That's fine.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
so you got the Cossacks. So Jeff, you want to take the Cossacks and the Cossacks and the Opolcheni, and then Michael grab the overall commander and these fellows over here.
Yep, that's fine.
All right, cool. So we'll talk about how they deploy in a second. Velker, it's you and me now. Here's our sad group of stragglers making their way back, hoping the way they make all the way back to France. Who are they? Well, they begin with Colonel Denis Chamberlain. He is a status 3, and he is the direct commander of these two units, the 82nd Regiment of the Line. These are line French troops. They also have with them Henri de Telmont. Now, he's attached to this. He can help later on, but unfortunately, he is the 2 leader. His only real role is going to be if Chamberlain is away. He is his second. Otherwise, Chamberlain is in command. Their number 3 commander is here, Lieutenant Clement Blanc. He is commanding these disc-mounted. They lost their horses somewhere in the wastes of Russia. These carabiniers. These guys are skirmishers. They are they're left without their horses, so they've been left to shoot not from horseback but from foot. Their number 4 is Louis Cristal, who commands these other 2 units of the 82nd Regiment of the Line. And then up here at the front, we have their 5, Sergeant Betard Montaché. I love that name. These aren't my names. They're from the scenario. He commands these 10 light infantry. So these are actually some of the best troops there that they've got. And then up here at the front, there is Chef du Bataillon du Haut-Milon and his dragoons. He is the 6. So there are 6 total commands for the French, comprising these troops. And let me mark him. I'm going to mark Telmont as the 2, which I neglected to do. So, all right. Velker, who do you want? You want to take, I figure my idea is that you would take the commander, these 2. Well, who do you want?
So you said there are 6?
There's a total of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why does this guy count?
He's another commander. He's got a chip in the bag, and he can take off shock and do other things like that.
Alright. In that case, I will take Chambertin and Cristal along with Telmont.
You'll take 1, 2, and 3, and you want me to grab...
Blanc and Duhart.
Oh, I see. So you want me to grab 3... Got it. 3, 5, and 6. Got it. Okay. We also have this group of civilians that are straggling along with us, as well as this wagon that moves very, very slowly through the snow. All right?
Don't hurt the civilians.
Now they're Cossacks. God knows what they're going to do. Hey, Red. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Wardrobe. You're very kind to say so.
I'm just getting over my upset stomach from Saturday night watching Giorgio charge Bellinor's cavalry. I'm like, what are you?
It was very funny, and we'll talk about that more when we get to Leipzig. But Ross McGee, who designed the scenario, he had some opinions about how the Allies played. So that was pretty cool to have that conversation with him. So
how did all that cavalry get driven back by such a small ragtag force?
Do not mock the Opolcheni. Don't do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Well, that sounds stupid.
Between them and the Cossacks, it
Opolcheni.
got
That's
very
what I'm
ugly for the French cavalry.
Heavy French cavalry.
I know.
In
It's
fact,
stuff happens.
they weren't even prepared.
You forget they had pointed sticks
So
And fuzzy hats.
and fuzzy hats.
they have armor.
So here's the way this is going to work. The French are set up just like you see them, and Velker and we can rearrange them within this group in a way that I'll describe. But we're marching, and we can go up to halfway across the board, so we're right there. We make our way all the way up to halfway across the board, and we're coming here. You all are going to deploy from this marker using your usual deployment rules. Okay, we'll go over those. Obviously, Jeff, you're going to need a little bit more coaching because you only watched, but it comes pretty quickly. The only exception are the filthy, filthy Cossacks. They are allowed to deploy from a deployment point. That's why we have an extra one right here. That the Russians are allowed to place anywhere along the edge of the table.
What?
Anywhere.
No.
Yes. Yes, I'm afraid that is so.
Like they
So
can't-
so
and
since
you're
you
right,
command them, Jeff, you're going to decide that deployment point. Now, all these fellows you can see, they're all kind of spread out. They're not there. They're all going to deploy from this spot right there as we all come marching on. But these fellows, the first decision the Russians are going to have to make, Jeff, you're going to have to decide where that deployment point goes and where are those Cossacks coming from.
So they can just deploy right behind us.
No, it has to be a yes, they can be behind us, but it has to be from a table edge.
Right. That's spooky. Don't like.
I think that'll make me happy.
All right, where'd you decide to put them?
Over by the candle, back here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right.
Interesting.
It's not a crazy
See where
spot
you're
to place
coming
them.
from.
Well, we do get to see, but it's it's imperfect information as it all is. So, the other thing is now for us, Velker, we are allowed to set up our skirmishers, all of our skirmish troops, in advance of the column by up to 2d6, and the mounted dragoons up to 2 times 2d6 away, but no further forward than the halfway point. So the point is, if we want to slam this column all the way to the back of the table, we can shove the skirmishers out in front of it.
Do we want to do that? Are we defending?
Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Our mission, and we'll go over the briefings, is going to be to take this village. We want a nice place to sleep.
We want this worm.
Yeah, those Opolchenia, they have heat, and we want to come and get it. So we are eager to come and get it from them. So, I don't know. I was thinking we might just leave our column as it is, except you might want to throw you might want to throw blank out somewhere 2d6 off to the side or off, maybe over here, just in some way to kind of get them skirmishing out in front of us.
You have blank.
I've got blank? Okay.
Yeah. I've got.
So you've got 1, 2, 4? Okay. All right, in that case, I get to go, oops, the wrong thing. I get to go 2d6 out from the column. Let's see what I get. Great.
Whoa!
Great.
You rolled a
Ooh.
1, a 1, and a 2.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing in a way. So I'm going to shoot them. The one thing I don't want, and Velker, make a note, we do not want those Cossacks getting close to our infantry if we can avoid it. It's the one thing those stinky gits do very, very well.
Can we form square?
That there is indeed the capacity in sharp practice if you are formed troops to do that.
Can we shuffle in square?
But no, you cannot. And the skirmishers, the real tragedy is the skirmishers, they can't do any of that.
Oh.
So yeah, getting caught by those boogers in the open is a bad way to go. We can go attack column, and yes, we can go square, but it's only appropriate. The problem is you also need 2 groups to form square. So who's eligible to do that?
Basically, that infantry in the back.
Yep, that'd be it. And that's also why I think if I've got these dragoons, we just might be having a little teeny tiny conversation with them about that. But we'll go over that in a little bit. So I put those guys out there. I also want to talk to these skirmish fellows too. You know what? Yeah. 6 inches? I accept. Not you. Civilians always want to get out of it.
Are they friendly civilians or bad civilians?
Those are friendly. We are protecting them.
But are they
Oh, don't
Russian
worry.
or
The
French?
Cossacks will take care of them.
Yeah, the Cossacks promise to be very nice. I
Are
know.
they Russian or French people?
What are these,
Those would be
traitor Russians? Is
those
that
would
what
be
these
French.
civilians are? Traitor Russians?
Those
Why
are,
were French civilians moving to Russia?
they were with the army. They're the camp followers. They're the people running the camp. Remember all those columns we always talk about in the Kriegspiel? That's mostly camp followers and merchants and blacksmiths and hundreds. Yeah, the tail of that is always gigantic.
Wives and children and
Yeah, they have little, yeah, that's true. They have little or no firepower. I must shoot them. That is true. That's why them fellas is over here. All right. Otherwise, I think we're good. So let's talk a little bit about the statistics of these guys and some of their basic traits. Let's look at the Cossacks very quickly. The Cossacks, as you can see, they cannot form a formation if they have any shock. They can fire. Wait, no, they can't at all. They don't get to first fire. They don't get a controlled volley. They don't get a crashing volley. They can, however, step out very easily. Step out is the play of a single command card to get an extra die of movement. Horses in sharp practice move at 3 speeds: a walk, a canter, and a gallop. Walk allowing the most control, gallop allowing the least. However, each of them giving a certain additional amount of movement. They have no drill, which is their formational piece, and they have the ability, they are tactical. What does that mean? When an individual unit is tactical, it has the ability, let me get this, why is this not now, why is this thing fussing with me? There it is. They are allowed to perform, and this is a choice. I'm a big fan of this. They have the ability to perform an ambuscade. An ambuscade. What is an ambuscade? What you do, it requires 3 command cards. If you have not yet deployed, you can launch that ambuscade from your deployment point. You deploy as usual and move up to 3d6 in an attempt to make contact. If you make contact and there is fighting, you double shock in your first round. Ooh. Alternatively, if you can ambuscade, you can deploy and immediately act with 3 actions. Any shock resulting from firing, which those guys can't do, is doubled. So that's quite a nasty thing that they can do if, we are so foolish as to get that close to them, to be honest.
They're Cossacks. They can't be that bad.
They can't be that bad? May I express my doubts?
That was filled with sarcasm.
Oh, very good.
We come in peace.
We come in peace.
Well, we're going to make pieces out of you, but
We come in peace until I stab you. With my
Use their
poison
skulls to
tongue.
drink our vodka out of.
The if let's see here. Yeah, that's it. On a plunderer. I gotta find this table. You'll also notice that they are plunderers. This is the only thing I could discern that was an appreciable negative to these gits. Where did it go?
if they win a fight, they have to stop and.
No, it's if you make contact with those civilians, you have to take a looting test. Okay? You get a -1 to your looting test. And therefore if you get too close, if these guys make contact and start meleeing with things that are over here, you may have to take a looting test. And again, what's the standard? If any group enemy wagons or attached civilians are captured if any group makes contact with them. So yeah, you are out here, that's right, trying to contact and capture our folks. You're trying to capture our wagons. When next
Yeah.
activated, however, the group must take a looting test to see if they obey orders or are too busy looting. And your Cossacks are not the guys that you want to have doing that. All right. So we talked about the Cossacks' abilities. What about these fellas? What do the Opolchinya have? They are poor shots, not too hard to figure out. House and home. They are from here and will be nastier to fight in close combat. It's that simple. They have a bonus in close combat. I think that's the only thing we haven't encountered before. No. The French pas de charge.
And Tally Ho.
Oh, yes. Well, let's do pas de charge. When 2 command cards are used with a leader activation, we can move towards the enemy with 3 actions of movements. This is the spiritual equivalent of the British thin red line. If we use 2 cards with a leader's activation, his group can move towards the enemy with 3 actions while also removing 2 points of shock from each group present. This is their, we're going in, boys. We get rid of the shock and we're charging. Okay.
Elan.
It is. It's very much Elan.
Spew it.
Spew it, a touch of bravado, daring do. Most cavalry has tally ho. What is it? They attack with Elan. If you use 2 command cards with that activation, you can add 1d6 movement and add 2d6 per group fighting in any resulting melee, fisticuffs. So you want to, that's a great way to spend 2 command cards to go punching on in there and do some extra damage. Okay. So let us briefly then read our in briefs so that we understand what's going on. First, the French briefing. The French objective is to take the village. This is done by capturing the Russian jump-off point. Okay? So that's what we want to do. How about those Russians? You must prevent us from taking the village. That's it. That's all there is to it. I also have a special events chart just in case we get one of them random events. It is unique to this situation. That was designed just for the map, so I thought that was pretty cool. All right.
Hey, Jim, I'm sorry. I had to step away for half a second there. What was the Russian objective?
Stop us from taking this.
Okay.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
Give us your loot.
All right.
We will give us your filthy loots, please.
Except we have moving loot.
That's true.
But you have many horses.
Yeah, they have those filthy Cossacks.
And lots of them.
Is that Cossack? Is that one whole unit, or
Those
can
are
I
2
split them up?
units. Those Stop are us 2 from units.
Two
taking
units.
this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And let me just get out my tweet as always. There it is. All right, so yeah, and to your point, Jeff, yes, they are broken up exactly as you see. Big thing is whenever you're dealing with some of the units like Velker and I have, you want to always make it a point to keep a little space just between the groups so we know what the differences are. Okay. Well, let's see how we do. I got some chips right here. I'm going to start pulling them.
It's like pulling teeth.
It's like pulling chips. We got a blue 3.
So that is not any of my guys.
Nope, those are my guys up here.
Uh-huh.
That is Lieutenant Clement Blank and his Carbineer skirmishers.
Blank.
Well, they're gonna just walk. They're gonna take their 3 inches of move. They're gonna take their 3 dice of movement because light troops always get an extra die. 15 inches.
on collision trees
Yeah.
or collision trees.
I know I got the collision trees. Jeff, remember that in sharp practice, you have to face the way you have to end up facing the way you moved. Although you can.
Yeah, you can turn before you move.
Right.
But once you start moving, you have to be that facing.
Exactly.
Virginia with your
Exactly. And then you got to do that. You got to do that facing. And that's the key part that most people miss is if you move, you can really face any way you want. You're also, unless you make a specific statement like, I'm moving to the top of this hill, or I'm moving into this house, you must move the full distance you roll.
Are these guys hooked up?
Okay.
No, they're not. I know. That's how old this is. I know, right? Here we go. Blue flag. Red 1. Who's that?
Is that your no?
Who is red 1? I think that's Mike. Yep, right here.
Oh, that's me.
That's Orlov Shustov. So now, Orlov Shustov, the thing in sharp practice, you've got to really bring everybody on all at once. The only exception we've got in this game is the situation Velker and I have, where theoretically Chambertin, I should say, Velker got it right, Chambertin could bring in one of these groups of the line, and Henri Thelmont could bring in the other, but otherwise you pretty much got to bring them all on. So, Mike, where do you want to bring on, assuming you do, where do you, and here's your point, where do you want to drop off Shustov?
How far away can I go from the point?
Oh shoot, and I'm a bad person. We didn't roll for our force morales. That's a horrible thing for us not to do. Are you, that is the Russians, are you more than half militia? I know the answer to that question.
No, because Cossacks aren't militia.
Uh-huh.
They're regular troops.
Yeah, you tell yourself that. You are more than half militia, so you're at a -2.
Hey, Delanor will tell you that.
That's true. Delanor knows. We are regulars.
And our
So-
and our uncle Piles over here are also not just plain old militia either. So
So, Velker, you're going to roll for us at a +1. Somebody's got to roll for those Russians at a -2.
You roll one die.
One die, please. So we got a 4,
That's a lot of dick.
and you're a 1. So we look at our morale. What did you roll? What did we roll, Velker?
You rolled a 4.
We got a 4. So we got a 4. That means we have a morale of 10, and the morale of the Russians is 9.
That's not great for us.
They don't want the differences to be too big. All right. So now, Mike, you have to deploy Shustov away from this marker. Oh, what are your
And how
distances?
far away?
Yeah, those are all regulars, correct? Or do you have Jaegers? You have Jaegers, do you not?
I got Jaegers.
Yeah,
I got both.
yeah, your
I
regulars.
got
can
Musketeers and Jaegers.
Your Jaegers count as skirmish troops, so they can be 12 inches away. Your line has to be 6. Now, if you're
All
not,
right.
there's no way you're out of. You're obviously in sight of everybody here, so you don't get any bonus deployment.
All right. I'm thinking, Jeff. There's no real purpose. I don't think in holding on to these troops.
No,
least
yeah,
my
put them
guys.
out there. Yeah, line them up and bang
Sharpsky-
away with them.
Sharpsky and Harpovich. Hey, Tuna. I'm telling you, this snow landscape is my favorite. And one of the things my wife did, all these bases are actually this entire terrain shrunk down to that size.
Oh, you can see it. Yeah.
You can actually see the road.
Whoa.
Hey, Jim, will that
Yeah.
work, or is that good?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, because over here it's just a little bit over 6, but I think
Yeah,
it's just
that's fine.
because
Who's and who is Shustov attached to? He's got to
Be
go to
attached right
one
there.
group or the other. Got it.
Yep.
And how about those Jaegers?
Yeah, man, they kind of blend in with that background.
They do.
That-
You're not wrong. No, whoa, you
Oop.
grabbed all. Whoa. Put the rest
I
of the
know,
stuff down.
I got it.
You can't have those things.
Why not?
Can't have those guys either. I got them. You got your guys.
Oh, why can't I have those guys?
Because he's under a different leader.
Because you're
That's
not allowed.
that's
Oh,
Dolganiki.
You can't
Ah,
have them
gotcha.
because you're not allowed.
It's
Because you can't
against
have
the
them.
rules.
So there's 2 units of Jaegers.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Horse.
Oh, that's how I was playing with that all that time ago.
He's not even
Are the trains any defensive, or are they just pretty?
Are the trees? If you the one I thought was if you pass through it a little bit, you'll get a little bit of cover.
Well, that's what Mike. I'm thinking if you put them over here in these trees, I don't know if that makes a difference or not. If you can reach it, I don't know.
I doubt it.
I can't reach the trees themselves.
No.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
about the
close.
best I can do.
Can we deploy in the houses?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Because the Jaegers in the houses might, that might be.
And they shoot
I-
and the buildings are to be taken as given. So for example, and the cool thing is that not only are these penetrable, which I really love. Thank you, lazy boy. You can also do that. So you see these windows? You can put 2 guys in each window.
Again, I don't know if that's what you want to do, Mike, or not, but
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
You can just say, oh, now
So used to
there's
playing
no
some of these games that we can't do that. So
yeah, I'm not used to playing skirmish games, so
Yeah, Blucher shooting out of windows ain't gonna sell anybody.
do something like that with those guys,
That's
Jim.
perfect. Now these guys still got to be
All
with
right.
them. They just can't shoot out.
Yeah,
Now you'll notice.
they can't shoot out the door.
Correct. They can shoot out the door, but that door fire is only 90 degrees.
Well,
so
actually,
they're only be able.
there
to
is a window right there.
But again, that's
There's a window
90
there. They may not.
That's 90 degrees.
No,
too,
right.
so-
But if anything tried to get over to here, then they could start.
Yep.
yeah,
They'd have a
I'm fine
chance.
with that.
do a crossfire.
Okay, and they have to be in the same building, correct?
Yep. Well, they got to be within.
Okay.
They got to be within 4 inches of each other, in order to be in command range.
Basically in the same building.
Gotcha. Yep.
And the other thing you
Okay.
should bear in mind is that Shustov, he is a level 3 leader, so he has the ability, not to put fine point on it, to yell 9 inches. So right now he can yell over to these guys and say, "Hey, do a thing." He can activate them where they are, so they're fine. And it would be the same in
Gotcha.
that building too. So, all right, cool. They're deployed.
All right.
Now they can shoot. If you think they are holding muskets, which have a maximum range of 24 inches. You can always check distances if you wish. I don't think you're in range, but it's worth looking.
Nope.
Now they should have muskets too. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Not quite in range.
We didn't think so, but it's worth mentioning. All right, cool. We'll pull some more chips. Red flag.
Actually, hang on, Jim.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I was just going to scoot these guys over some,
And
score them up in the middle.
Jim,
of the
it
road
would
a
be
little bit.
helpful. Yeah,
There.
ignore me.
I'm good.
Ignore me. I'll do it this way. That's what I'll do.
Red flag was next. So one each now. A blue flag.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Tiffin.
Saved by the bugger.
All right, so what does Tiffin mean? Just to remind, this allows Velker and I, because we have people deployed on the board, this allows Velker and I to activate 1 unit each for these 2 flags.
Punish charge.
This is their units, not their leaders. That's the trick. Because now we're on the Tiffin card, so it's Tiffin chip, so it's not like we can activate the unit. So, I don't know, Velker, what do you want to do? We got 1 each, let's say, unless you've got...
Does the wagon count as a unit?
The wagon Oh, that's a good point. The wagon activates with Chamberlain, as long as he's in range.
So
The wagon and the civilians.
I think we move our forces up a little bit more, along with Chamberlain and the wagon.
There's a grim, dark part of me that wants to send these dragoons punching straight into these musketeers
Yes,
just
that's
to
what
see.
I'm saying. That's what we do. It's exactly what
That is kind of the Velker move. Let it not be disputed.
Is he? Is he? Does he, when he does that? Does he stand up and straighten his shirt out like Picard did
Like
there in Star
Picard,
Trek?
yeah,
You
make
know,
it
the,
so.
the Picard
We
maneuver.
must
That's
must.
it. Yeah, we must.
destroy them all.
I mean, the trick is though, even at full bull-on speed, you're only going 18 inches, so you can't get there.
We can do it in 2 turns.
Well, that's the question. If we get a second turn, we're gonna hurt those guys.
Exactly.
But if we don't, we're gonna get shot in the face by a whole lot of guys.
We'll see about that part. Just charge them and it'll be fine.
You know, boy.
He forgets who's standing over here in the woods still.
Yeah, I'm all about aggression, but I'm now at the age where it's calculated aggression.
Oh, gosh.
I believe in attacking and I believe aggression. I've
Well, we come in on
calculated
a walk.
aggression.
We come in at a walk. We can gas it up. We can gas it up one to a canter, which would allow us to roll 2d6 plus 6. Want to go for it?
You see that? What's a gallop?
Gallop is crazy go pants. It's cavalry gallop is 2d6 plus 1d6 plus 3 per die, so plus 9.
Remember, Jim. Victory goes to the daring.
All right,
Plus 3
here we come then, and we're gonna be at a canter, which means we can only veer 45 degrees left and right. So you roll, boy, 3 dice.
Fortune favors the bold.
7 plus 3, 10.
Not bad.
Not bad. So here we go, and I'm gonna put the leader where he belongs.
Not at the front.
Over on the
Well,
right.
now they all look the same.
Well, I know
Wait.
what it is.
Shouldn't he be behind the wagon then, if that's where he belongs?
All right, so that was 10 inches.
I was gonna say, and they're leaving without him because I thought he couldn't be activated.
No, he can't be activated, but he goes with the unit. They just can't use any of his
You
abilities.
can't go that far. You're at 13.
No, it's
Yeah.
13, right? You rolled 10, right?
Yeah.
I get 3 because it's a canter.
No, I rolled 7.
Oh, okay. You don't. Oh, ooh.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
You rolled a 7 on 3 dice. An average is 9.
2, 2, and 3.
We are gonna get pants.
Expect the
All right.
unexpected.
What are you gonna do with your other card?
So I can only move the wagon or the guys.
Well, no. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is you can't move any. Yeah, right. They activate on Chambertin, and Chambertin can't activate.
So I'm gonna move the
Well, you could move the civilians as a unit. They're a unit.
Yeah, I'll move the civilians up a little bit.
2d6.
I'll be right back.
2.
So neither of us is rolling. We're making them. Is what we're saying.
All right, that's it for us. Oh boy. All right, that's it. New chips. Blue flag. Red flag.
Oh.
A red 3.
That's me.
I don't like that.
Who is that, though?
That's the oh no, that's Mike.
It's Mike Jaegers.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Dolganiki.
To wait till he gets back.
Give me a chance to point out the fact to the viewing public that yeah, Chef de
I'm
Battalion.
back.
You're up. Your Jaegers just got pulled from the bag, so you can deploy these fellas.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hey, Haz. Yeah, I
They've
know.
also got muskets, right? Which is 24 inches?
Yep.
All right. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to stick them over here in this house, Jim.
Oh, okay, I'll come right on by. I just wanna take a look here. Yeah, I just want to make sure that that's. I'm checking that that's true. So Line Jaegers. Opelchinia. Bless their hearts.
And hope to die.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, those are muskets. Very few armies are equipped with rifles at this time. And where are you going, Mike? I'm sorry. with those fellas?
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to go in the building because there's only one window facing the road.
Okay.
I think right about there.
Okay. They could shoot if they're in range.
They're in range, but I don't think they have a straight-on shot, do they?
Sure they do.
Do they?
Remember,
Lined up enough?
this can never be a formation. So
Oh, that's right.
Their fire is 180 degrees in front of them.
Gotcha.
They
Yep.
do not have the bowling alley.
Okay. And they don't have control volley,
Correct.
so
They can't, yeah.
But they
just
don't have
basically-
crashing fire either.
Correct.
No.
There's not enough of them is the issue.
Yep. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take the shot.
All right. We got 6 guys. This is directed by Yuri Dolganiki, so that means you get 7. This is their first fire, though, and that counts, so that's going to be a plus. So we'll just show the folks who have not seen this before. We'll work them through the modifiers very quickly. They're going to roll those 7 dice. There's nothing else they can add. So yeah, there's 7 dice. This is long range, so they need 6s, but this is the first fire, so it's 5. And they are light infantry, so it's 4. It's actually their skirmishers that effective in long range, so 4. 7 dice for 4.
That's right. They're better at long range. I forgot.
Mhm.
1, 2,
Ooh,
3,
yeah.
4 hits.
Wow.
That's kind of jerky and hurty.
That kind of sucks.
I'm not happy about that. I wanted that to be different. I want that to be different. Anyway, they are clearly in the open.
There's a hill.
I don't think. Yeah. So 3 to 5 shocks. Yeah, 3 to 5 shocks, 6 kills.
Ow.
Valkyrie, you want to roll those 4 for us? And roll low.
Well, he's been doing that.
True. Valkyrie, will you roll for us?
If you really want me to.
4 dice. You can do it. Come on. That's a kill. And 2 shock. Now those are lights, so now you got to roll 1 die and see if that might be do a Hawk Milon. Don't roll a 1.
Very well. I'll roll a 1. Ha, just kidding.
He's
Ah.
So we lose one of these lads. All right. Good shot. All
See,
right,
there's
so they've
no
lost their
problems with just
their
charging
first fire, and they're just going to fire and reload, I imagine, right, Mike?
Yes.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
in. No problems with charging right in, as you can tell.
Blue 5.
I don't think that's any of mine, guys.
That's my Cossacks.
No, blue 5.
Blue five.
Oh, blue
Over
fire.
here.
That's it.
Yeah, that's these
red.
guys.
We're red.
I'm losing everyone because of the spotty terrain.
Yeah, it's broken up. It's hard to see.
I know what's coming out of those weeds. I know. Most important thing, we're going to move. We're going to take our 1 die of movement. Actually, we'll take my goal. I'm going to march these guys right here so that no matter what, I can see that thing, and it's going to limit your ability to deploy those guys.
He can deploy far away. Can he deploy from his deployment point?
And I wish we had luck today.
Yeah, I know. It's that has been crazy. That has been absolutely crazy. What are Cossacks?
Would Velker say?
That our luck has been such junk in terms of rolling.
Ah.
They are irregular.
How far away can he deploy
That's-
out from
that's
his
what I'm- that's what I'm
deployment point?
checking.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Up to 18 inches away.
That's what I thought. 18 inches.
Well, in that case, I guess I will just be grateful for this. It's Gonna take his bonus away. What did I roll, Velker?
You rolled 4.
Thank you. All right, that's them. Blue 4. Who's that?
That's me.
You're red.
Oh, red. Yep. Duh.
Captain Louis Cristal. That's you, Velker.
I gotta remember color and number. Good Lord, you're stretching my ability.
What do you want to do?
Okay. Red Ohio State, blue loser Michigan.
There we go. Oh, Mike, you are brilliant. I don't want to be a loser, so
These guys,
definitely be red. Okay.
They're gonna move up to the left here, I think.
All right.
Or should they move up to the right and these guys go left? 'Cause
I don't know.
wanna
Honestly,
with these guys.
this weekend ought to be a good game.
Actually, I think I'm moving to
Who are we playing?
these guys are gonna
Indiana.
Be
Oh, so you're gonna turn.
Oh. Indiana's been hot this year.
So you want to roll?
They're
two.
undefeated.
So they're in a column right now. They're not in a formation, but they're that way. You remember you got to roll for their move,
Yeah, I'm just saying that. Oh yeah.
and you can't interpenetrate. So
So how many dice?
2 dice.
7.
That's a little better.
Turn.
It's average.
True. We'll take that.
Of course, you've been rolling below average. So.
Correct. Like I say, we'll take that right at the moment.
Oh.
Here's what it is. Well, we know what happened. It's marched off into the trees. Just remember that you may want to form a formation with these other dudes.
Yeah. These guys are just going off to the right, and then they're gonna turn back and defend the wagon on the right side. Those other guys are gonna defend on
I
the
got
left side.
Got it. All right, next. Red 4.
There we go.
That's these boys. That's the first group of Cossacks.
Yep.
Right.
Under Nemirov
All right.
Kurant.
Can I appear in contact with these guys? Because they're inside my 18 inches. Oh, no, they're
No,
not.
they're not.
Dag nabbit.
I didn't think so.
No, they are.
I was no.
I'm telling.
No, come on.
Just outside. Okay. Oh no.
Realize I really should have dealt with this before.
Yeah. Dag nabbit. All right.
I had my mic on mute. You could go here and line up for a flank attack, or you could put them over here and swing out behind the column.
Well, that was my original plan, but he put these lights in. They're just too tempting not to.
Flank them.
Yeah, it's just.
We're gonna shoot
It's
at
just.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the
Gonna
marker
shoot
right.
it.
That's 18 inches right there.
We're gonna get to shoot at you.
Yeah. Well, if you get the card, so.
Yeah. Well, you probably want to face them this way, right? So if you get draw before them, then they're facing into their flank already. It's a bit of a gamble, but I think it's a good gamble.
Gambling is fun.
Yeah, if you had cards, you could have run an ambuscade, which would have given you a 3d6 off the marker. But even that's not better than your 18 inches anyway.
Oh no.
These guys won't.
Of
These
course
guys
they're
aren't coming-
flanked.
Who's
no.
that?
I got
Are
guys
those
loose here
Are
that.
those guys did you? Oh, I might have locked them. My bad. Go ahead. I don't want you to have them, Jeff.
Yeah, they're not allowed because we don't like them.
Right. That's the rule, I'm afraid.
I know your hatred for Cossacks, but I also know that you're a fair guy. So.
Yeah, we shan't lock them down merely so you can't have them, as tempting as that might be. But now we also have the penetrable trees, which is nice.
All right.
All right, there's your 4. happy about that. Also, remember, there's a flag each out. Blue 6. Oh, that's the Dragoons.
Yep.
Dragoons.
Yep. Can we roll that high? How far is that?
Now remember, can you use a chip to add to your die roll?
Nope. Not to a movement
Okay,
roll.
it's just firing.
There's a lot of things you can modify with that. You can make your leader, who was a 3, into a 4 or anything like that.
Gallop and attack.
Well, right.
Okay.
No. I'm going to shift. I would be shifting up to a gallop. I absolutely guarantee that. But that would be 1d6, so I get 3 dice plus 9. I'd have to roll a 9 or better, essentially, on 3 dice.
That's average. You can do it.
Oh, but I got to take off 2 because of the shock. But I don't. Is he better than a 1? He is. Huzzah.
Right.
I use this to take 1 off. And his other action is go get those
I
guys.
thought you had to spend 2 for galloping.
No, he has to use both the actions that the unit gets. The unit gets 2 actions. It has to spend both of them.
Yeah. So can he attack if he gallops?
Sure, if he makes contact, he has to.
Oh,
If he makes contact. Otherwise, he's going to get shot in the face.
yeah.
Here we go. Plus 9.
Oh!
17. We're short.
Hi.
Oh, just short.
Rarely in the course of human events has someone wanted a Tiffin card this bad.
You want me to what? To see if I have good luck.
You go.
Hey,
right. What's up?
hey, we need to take a quick time out here. Haz says that you can't deploy within 12 inches of an enemy unit. I'm guessing he's talking about the Cossack deployment back here.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Is that within 12 though? I doubt it. No, good. It was up here, not within 12.
Oh, see the little things you miss. Well, the nice thing is that's easy enough to go back and fix. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here. Let me just find that dummy. That's movable. They use the word deployment a lot, I regret to say.
Page 25, Haz says.
Thank you, Haz. This guy have all these books handy. Just opens up his books for us. Bless him always.
Hey, listen. I normally I don't play games that I haven't thoroughly read the rules. This is a unique experience for me. And normally I have my rules sitting next to me. So.
No,
All right,
however,
so are
no
we with-
troops may deploy within 12 inches of any enemy troops. Yep. There it is. Clear
Okay.
as crystal.
We got to back up more.
Yeah,
All right.
there it is. Easy to
All right,
fix.
so we
Thank
got to
you.
back up more.
All right, so let's see. Get you 12 inches away. A little more.
All right.
Get your filthy Cossack self away from me. No, you can come closer than that. There you go. There you go. Very good.
Yeah, we're still 18 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very good. Thank you, Citizen Hezbollah.
Yes, thank you for.
He says he has his he has his PDF open.
Very. So do I.
Page 25, second paragraph.
Yeah, found it. So we moved 6, and yeah, that's bad. Velker, you're up. Let's pull a chip.
Alright.
Pull a good one.
Tiffin!
Yeah.
Tiffin.
Yes!
All right.
Okay, Mike, do you want to shoot you those since they were
And
not
for the record,
activated?
we get to go first because we have the higher force morale.
Oh, that's true.
So we get to activate one of our units as opposed to, I'm not sure it's going to do us any bloody good. Oh yeah, it does, because I can activate these guys. Problem is that's a backwards wheel.
Is that ouchie?
Oh. Problem is with the backwards wheel, it takes all your activation, and I can't therefore shoot. So Velker, the choices are: we move them off this way,
Yep.
we move them off this way. Yeah, that's the move. I'm gonna get him out of there.
Are you gonna get out of there?
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I just-
splitting up your force is not a good idea.
Where was that with the horsey?
yeah, no
That
kidding. 13 would have been. That would have got it done.
easily. 4 or 3 inches.
Face that way, please. Thank you. Now you may go.
All right.
Yeah,
those
probably ought to
muskets.
shoot. Probably ought to shoot these horses in the face.
At point blank range, baby.
Jerk. The and this is their first fire.
Yes.
So their information, you can't use their leader. That's the only thing we got going for us. 16 dice.
I think they're gonna need 3s.
No, they're probably going to need 1s. Would be my guess.
No. That's
Yeah.
16 hits.
Well, the first question is, can they? They're loaded. Do you want? Oh no, they can't control volley anyway. So, this is gonna be gross.
They do have a crashing volley, though.
Yeah, but you don't have any cards to activate it. You have to activate a crashing
Right.
volley.
Okay, gotcha.
So usually at close range, it's 4, 5, 6. It's 3. Oh, I guess you're right. I thought they would have had better odds than that, but that's right. They can't control. They can't. Yeah, you're quite correct. Yeah, like it doesn't matter. Like it matters. 16 dice for 3 or better. Ow.
That's around about 8.
Well,
2.
That's a
What
lot
was
of
that?
ones. Holy cow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 of them. Velker, are you going to roll this? Are you going to succeed?
Nope, but I'll do it anyway.
3 to 5 shock, 6 kills.
No kill.
Oh, Velker.
How much shock is that?
It is
1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's
Or no, that
6.
did that one. What'd that one end up as?
There were 2 1s. Look in the chat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7 shock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Equal. Very
No,
good.
actually, Jim, that one dice just rolled over because it landed up on the. If you look at the chat though, it shows that it's only 6.
Yeah,
Two
but
threes,
he
two
already had
fours, and
one.
two
Already had
fives.
one. Already had
Oh,
one.
gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
I thought you were counting the dice itself.
That sucked. Well, all right. Well, I deserved that. That's what you get for charging into the infantry and not making contact. I repeat, ow.
Okay, are they unloaded or loaded?
They're loaded.
They're loaded because they had 2 actions. So the first one was to shoot, and the second one was to reload.
Okay.
They can't-
That's what I thought I remembered, but I wasn't
Yeah,
certain.
they can't do the present fire thing. The only thing, and I don't know if we even need it because I don't think any of you guys can, but it bears mention that you guys are now firing uncontrolled, so you can't even turn. Red flag. Blue 1.
I think that's one of my guys.
I think it is.
I think that's Chamberton.
Okay.
Chamberton.
Where's he at?
He's gonna move this guy.
Way back there.
What are you going to do?
He's gonna move.
Oh, the first
Oh,
thing
you already got-
Chamberton can do, he can order the civilians to move.
So the civilians shall
2d6. They'll scoop that 45 degrees if they get that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really relevant, but
Squeaky squeak. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
Keep them moving.
Alright, Chamberlain.
What's he gonna do?
Gonna move.
Just gonna move?
Yep.
So both dice, okay. Ooh,
Wow.
all right. You
Way
can
down.
veer up to 45 degrees. And obviously he's taking Tell 'em all with him.
Hey, Jim,
Mm-hmm.
real quick. Just quick question here.
Mhm.
These guys shot, are these Jaegers inside the building? Are they part of that same unit, or are they considered a separate activation?
No, they're a separate activation.
Okay,
This
that's what I
is-
was thinking,
Yeah,
but
this is a formation. You guys were set
Yep.
up in a formation. These guys are a group and would have to be activated separately. Next flag is out. It's a red 4. Who is that?
That's me.
Is that your Cossacks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what they doing?
First they're gonna.
Nope, they can't do that unless if you're gonna
Nope.
move them, you got to first roll for their movement. And
Okay.
you got to say what.
Yeah, they're gonna
doing.
move.
Are they gonna walk, canter, or gallop?
They want to get up on top of this, just at the back side of this hill.
They want to get to the back
Okay.
side. So, but you've got to say which they're doing. They're walking right now,
Okay.
which gives them up to 2 dice of movement.
All right. What if they canter? Or
If they
canter's the
they
next
can
one.
veer up to 45 degrees. That costs them all their actions, but they get +6.
Yeah, because they want to make the backside of this hill. So,
Okay.
so they get 3 dice plus 6.
They get 2 dice +6. The third die
Okay.
comes with that's if you're galloping. You know what these guys were
Okay.
trying to do. Ooh.
nice.
Well, you know, so
All right.
so I don't know why you turned that way. There we go. That's what I wanted to see.
Wow.
So where do you want to put him? You stated where you want it, so you can pretty much move him there. That's fine. Being all Cossacky over there.
Hey, that's what they do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's
Now,
fine.
because they have the tactical skill, can they launch their tactical if they get from behind the hill like that?
You talking about their ambuscade?
Yeah, because I thought there was a
Yeah, you've got to use cards for that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just trying to learn.
Yeah, I took that
Learn
to
system.
mean that usually an ambuscade is only from your deployment point, but I take tactical to mean that a unit that has tactical can do it from wherever it is, essentially.
Yes.
Speaking of flags, Tiffin. We have no flags, Velker. And they have.
All right. What can we do with 2 flags?
Oh no.
Oh, now the
Well.
only thing you can do is activate groups and units. Units and groups and
Right.
formations.
We're all gonna die. Oh.
Fire the Jaegers and.
So can my musketeer shoot again?
Sure.
Yep.
Oh, wait. No. They
And
activated.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, no,
okay.
they did not. That was the last turn.
No,
Well,
Yeah.
they activated with the commander,
Yep.
but not
No, they
the-
did not.
The unit.
No, they didn't. They went on a flag last time, Mike.
Yep.
You can always see what people have done. The only unit you've activated is 4 since Tiffin. So you can use,
Oh, yep.
so you can that's
I was-
six- oh,
I was pulling a Jeff. I looked at the one and didn't look at the color.
yeah, that's
and then the Jaegers can fire too.
Yep, 16 shot. Well, the Jaegers fire separately, but that's 16 shots for 4s.
Oh, got a couple hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yep, 9.
Okay, 9 Velker, 3 to 5 shock, 6 kills.
Say goodbye to your horses.
Yeah, they didn't make it. 1 kill.
And
It can't be the
5
leader.
shock. 5 shock and 1 kill.
How much shock can they take before they?
It's double when they get to double. So I'm sorry. How much did you give me?
5
5.
shock, 1 kill.
I got to go to the other. I got to go to the bonus marker.
Bonus marker.
And that's going to be double. So... Wait, though, he counts. No, he counts for, as long as he's attached, he counts for their morale. Which is going to keep them exactly below.
Until the Jaegers fire.
Yeah, that's what's going to moot it out, and that they're going to break. They'll break when the Jaegers fire. I'm just looking for the...
I got
Right.
6 with the Jaegers.
Yep. That's not what I'm looking for, though. I'm looking for involuntary withdrawal for each point of excess shock. Oh yeah, they've got to do the involuntary withdrawal, though. That's the key thing. How much are you over their size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They now have to go straight back. I'm not used to dealing with horse. That's I know it's with infantry. It's 1 inch. There it is. Cavalry. Oh, it is 1 inch. Okay. So they go back 5 inches.
No, Horsita, no run away. They're not scary.
Yeah, that's the thing. And now, Velker, why don't you give me a roll on the bad things happen, because that's an involuntary withdrawal, which is a bad thing.
So is that 2 dice or
1
1?
die. Ouch.
Oh no.
Our morales are now equal.
We just straight up drop 1 morale?
Yep. Well, because everybody on the field just saw those dragoons come screaming in there like a bunch of howling lunatics and got shot at by the Russian peasants. Ow. The only positive thing is it's going to cost him a flank shot, which is nice. So are you taking this Jaeger shot, Mike?
Yes.
Is this close range? It is. Great. Super. 6 shots. Yeah, 6 shots for 3s. 6 shots for 3s.
3.
Velker, 3 for... Oh, wait, though. Those were lights. You get a bonus on that.
Oh.
Well, we're going to keep those, because that's nothing, which is nice. Brilliantly done.
Thank you.
But that 3 is going to hit.
Yeah, I counted that 3 already.
Oh, that's
I
right.
thought you,
those were
I thought
threes.
you said 3s.
Yeah, it was
So it'd be
threes.
the 2.
I wonder if there's 2 hits. Those guys are Jaegers, because there are 3 levels of skirmishers in sharp practice. You've got your light infantry firing. You've got your skirmishers at effective and long. Yeah, that's what these guys are, so they don't get that plus. So that's exactly what happens.
Yes!
Yeah, so nothing. You got nothing. That's what you got.
Yeah! Woo!
Probably the only good news to come out of that mess.
I'll be right back. Hang on.
All right. That's it, though. Want to take it?
Sure.
Go for it. Tiffin. Okay, this actually means something. Means the chapter ends. Now, we haven't done anything that has a chapter ending. Does uncontrolled volley go away?
I would have the skill to do that. I mean, luck to do that.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that. You automatically get a reload. Fresh ammo is given. Water is given. Double or more shock is removed from the table. Replacement leaders knocked out. No. So no, they don't. So that's really it. Nothing happens here because we have nothing of consequence on the table. But that was the chapter end. That's what that looks like.
Let's try again.
Go for it.
2 for us.
What? No,
That's on my
that's red.
We are definitely red. What are you talking
Ohio State plays too.
about? Stop right there. No, red is us. Shush.
Who's your team?
Yeah.
Is that Mike?
I'm
Me,
here.
It's-
my militia.
Well, they're finally in the game. Where you do? Oh, Now, this is going to be tricky because where are you going to put them? They can't be within 12 inches of us. That's over here.
Yeah, I got to hang on. I got to measure things out now. All right.
Stolich Noya finally deploys. He wakes from his. But the other thing is, you've got to. That gun. No. I take it back. That gun has to deploy attached to the deployment point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that gun. So, you're surrounded by the 5 guys who are really the gun. So they have to be in contact with the deployment point. So that's fine what you just did there, because you can face it the way you want.
Ah.
Trying to do it as a group is never going to work.
Yeah.
Only 5 guys. Just debating if I wanted to put that gun on a base, and I'm thinking I may want to.
Fire pit.
Yeah,
Fire. Who doesn't like fire? I mean, honestly.
And I'm definitely getting rid of the deployment point. I think the flat one is much more effective anyway.
But the barrels are cute.
you got that upside down one
The
too.
barrels are fine, but they're not worth the juice ain't worth the squeeze. All right, so those guys.
All right, so now it's this hold force. So do they also have to be touching the?
No, they are 6 inches. They are regular infantry, so they deploy 6 inches away. But 12 inches away from me. Thank you, Has.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the annoying part.
Well, it's also part of the point, and I really actually kind of like the rule because it suggests why you got to defend your deployment points, right?
Yeah, and that is my purpose, is deploying the.
Is there a reason they can't come over on this side of the road?
What's this?
I know they're behind my Jaegers, but
No, that's probably where I'm going here.
Well, he's got to be. They can't go much further than this. 6 inches.
oh, that's right.
These guys are way too far out.
You're almost going to have to put them like right here, Jeff.
Yeah, that's.
Can you put them in between these two, between the deployment point and the
that's the
campfire?
Logical, yeah, and by the way, when you put them down, there, Jeff, you can snug them up too. I mean, they're. If I'm assuming you want them in formation.
Yeah. So right there's the 12-inch mark away from Jim's Dragoons.
So they got to keep going back.
Brant's going to be very upset at you for getting Dragoons all shot up like that for nothing.
That's what I do. So there they are. They can shoot, but they got nobody to shoot at.
Yeah. Oh, they do. I was going to ask. They can shoot. They don't have pikes. Okay.
Oh yes, correct. They are. They are poor shots, but they have muskets.
I don't mind them having pikes against cavalry. So.
Well, that's part of that though is their ability for this house and home thing. It gives them an advantage in the fight.
Hearth and home.
Pull a card.
All right, let's do it, Felker. Another chip out, please.
One for us.
All right, that's the man himself.
Yes, Chambertin.
What do you want him to do? Bear in mind, these Cossacks are here now.
That's us, of course. We don't want to fight those Cossacks, do we?
Not if they come running at you. Now, if it's that math again, right? If you can get a shot in before they get in, you saw what happens.
So, do you think that I move up here and face them that way?
Not in column.
Right. Move them into line? Well, the question is, do we move them into line or square?
That's a good question.
Because if I move them into square, they'll probably attack these guys, or even the civilians.
Yeah, well, they're hiding back there. Although they can't hide from you if you're here. You can see them from here, but you got to get there. He's done a nice job.
Ah, there we go. That's the hard part.
Yeah, you got to get there.
So could I move here and then form square?
Yeah, you're not going to have that much movement.
Move there and be in.
You know, that forming square is an action. That's going to take one of your 2 actions, which means you can move 1d6 and form squares. So what's that going to give you?
I'll roll 1 die now. See how far it gets me.
Well, but the problem is you got to say where you're going.
And you got to remember, forming square isn't going to get you what you need to get done.
Also true.
What if I go right in front of you so you can't move and I'm in square?
Yeah, but the problem is we still got, you know, Jeff's not wrong. We got to get into this village.
Yeah, standing in the cold in a square doesn't get you warm and doesn't get your belly filled.
Because the Cossacks are going to be sitting over there drinking whatever evil liquor they drink.
Yeah, we're happy being on the backside of this hill saying, hey, we're going to stay warm wherever we are.
And we have a nice warm. Yep, we have that nice warm fire.
Yep.
We have meat
Yeah.
cooking over the fire.
Can we join you? Oh yeah, let's do one thing for sure for Shambar 10. Let's move the civilians. 2d6.
Oh yeah.
Sure, you can join us.
Does that take one of his actions?
No, they're separate.
Okay.
They're a freebie.
Okay, just asking.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes protecting them a bunch easier. Oh wait, no it doesn't. The Cossacks are right there. They can just go weave.
Well, but that's if he wants to risk that looting roll, I'm more than happy. I'm almost happy to give up that thing. I'll tell you the truth. I don't want to, but in this situation. So the question is,
Yeah.
do you form line?
That form line is right there.
Civilians and wagons are a burden.
Do you form line and just start to walk slowly towards him?
I think so. So
You know, so, I mean, it's-
square.
Well, no. The first thing
Or
you're gonna do.
not square line.
Yeah. Well, the first thing you do is you form line, which takes one of your activations.
So go like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then I.
And what you want to do is actually more like this. And then connect. You can put Henri. You probably want to put. Yeah, there you go. Because he can work that, and then he can go with the other one. They've each got to go with one. So, and that leaves you with 1d6 of movement, which you can either use to wheel, which might not be a bad idea, or can just move forward.
Yeah, I could probably wheel and then move forward later. Great.
So what?
Wonderful.
And you remember there it is. It's about an inch. All right, that's it.
I was moving 15 degrees.
Yep. About 15 degrees is an inch in most cases. Blue 2.
2 for us, hooray!
Yeah, that's a break.
I think that
Tiny one, I think.
Breaky guy. I think.
Who is this?
I don't know. That's
It's
this
all right.
Is this my? No,
Who is it?
it's not the dragoon. Oh no, you know who it is? It's Talmont.
Oh, yeah, Silmo.
It's Talmont. He's got nothing to do. Okay.
Alright.
Next.
Yes. We have Tiffin.
Tiffin.
Hurrah.
Nothing to do. Do it.
Flag for them. 5
Blue
for
5.
us.
Blue 5. Is that the dragoons? Nope. Is that?
No.
It's not those guys.
No, I was looking for my carbineers, who I've
Oh.
seem to have lost utter track of.
Yeah, they're way over on that
Yep.
far
You're
part
there.
of the.
You're there. Yeah. Nope. He's 3.
What?
Who's
No.
Oh, it's these guys.
Right here.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, indeed.
Man, those Cossacks are a mess.
Really?
I do not mind saying.
Just ignore them and move forward. You know, there's a nice warm fire over there.
Right. All right. We're gonna take our. We're gonna turn these boys. We're gonna march this way, as far as we can get, and we're gonna take our last activation to turn to face you. Remember, because these are lights, they get an extra die of movement. So they're gonna take 1 die. That'll
Wow.
do.
Wow.
That'll do.
That'll do.
So this is them taking their die. And on their second activation. How you doing?
How do you pivot them in the center like that?
It has, I think, pointed this. Somebody pointed this out. Wherever you are clicking in a unit like this and holding, watch this. Check this out. They will wheel on that.
If you use the pivot, okay.
If you use Q and E.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yep, that'll do it. Velker,
Yeah.
next card.
Yeah, has that. Just to answer your question, that cavalry's not broken yet, right, Jim? It's just
No, it's one short of broken.
Yep.
They've got
It's
1,
reeling.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 2 short of broken, actually.
It's the horse's turn.
Oh, it is the horse's turn?
Yeah, it's the horsey turn.
Well.
Charge them.
Well, the point is, the idea was they were at a gallop, and if I were to charge, you're talking about 12 shock. Yeah, I'm not taking 6 dice off. No, we're leaving. We're gonna take 1 die off this. All I can really do is roll off shock at this point.
Yeah.
He's gonna take off 2 points of shock, and hope that we get better luck next time. We don't have a flag out, do we? No, we don't. Okay. Because you can use a flag to increase his leadership level, which would allow him to take off more points of shock. So let's say we had 3 flags. We could take 3 more points. Now, that's a heck of a way to use 3 flags, but you can do it.
If you're desperate.
Yeah, we're not far from. Is this? Yep. Velker, next chip, please.
Alrighty. Flag for
Red
them.
flag. Oy.
Flag for them.
Oh, they got 3 now.
Ambuscade. 3 for us.
Blue 3.
I think that's me for someone.
No, I think
that's your guys. I
Yep.
think up
it's
here.
these guys here. Okay, movement.
Very well. Mr. Blank.
Not bad. Next chip. Velker.
I got it.
Oh, thanks.
Blue 4.
That is me, and that's Crystal over here.
What's he gonna do?
He is going to move.
We gotta roll. Remember?
Yeah.
We'll sort them out. It's fine.
So 2 dice.
So you're gonna roll 2 dice?
He's
Okay.
going to turn and try to move here.
All right. Let me fix this then. Before you do it, you can roll for your dice, but
Move. 6.
and suddenly, oh look at that. Whoa.
Pine trees, hurrah! Who doesn't like a good old pine tree? Well, they're used for Christmas. How could you possibly dislike a pine tree?
All right, you're up.
They're not locked, so I think they're still clear.
Well, I know they are. I know they're not, but you're gonna have to. I don't want to lock them until you get your guys out of there. So who's your furthest guy forward? How far did you get?
I got 6.
Oh, good lord. Form up around there and I'll lock them.
Hey Jim, was that 3 flags? Is that a random event? Roll
No, it's only if it's 3 in a row.
3 in a row. Okay. Red was asking.
Locked one of the guys instead of one of the trees.
No, you put that guy right under me.
That's not my fault.
Yeah, it is. Actually, it was.
But now you locked the fig. I got it.
All right. While he sorts that out, I'll pull a chip. Red flag. You guys got 4 flags, which just eats rocks. Among the many things you can do with that, at any time now, you can activate a leader. And with that 4 flags, you could activate even a leader who is already gone. That's a bonus activation.
Now,
We don't
if we
have
activate-
anybody that's gone.
Well,
Right,
hang on.
but you could
If we-
activate
if we
anybody you
activate-
wanted to.
right. So my question though is if I activated my leader here,
Yep.
Shustov,
Mhm.
and we draw his chit, can he activate again?
No.
Okay.
So, but that's
Thank you.
That's 4.
Yeah. Do we hang on, Mike? Do we want to activate something?
Well, I think, and Jim, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but even if you drew Tiffin now, we still can use those 4 flags, right?
You can, but you can't use the leader then.
Can't use the leader, but we would still have shots at these dragoons with both
Correct.
these guys and these guys, and
Correct.
actually the guys inside the house too. So
Correct.
but from what Jim just said, let's suppose the next chit that's drawn is the 1. He gets to shoot. Then at the end of the turn, we still can shoot again.
Well,
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
he can't shoot again. You can only shoot, for example, unless you
Right.
get that 4, you can only shoot once a turn.
Right.
Only that 4.
I guess what I'm saying though is I don't know that there's any real advantage to us using any of those flags right this moment, because these guys have already gone, right? So they're not going anywhere.
Well, not this turn.
I guess.
Oh, you mean me? No. Yeah. We've gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could let us activate this unit of Cossacks that have not yet been on the board. But I agree. Let's just move on.
Here we go.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad idea.
Blue flag.
Right. So there's your.
Red 2.
Yeah, you guys got to order someone.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's your.
Yeah, my artillery. How far did my artillery move?
It's actually all of Stolichnaya guys, but to your point. You think I know these?
Yeah. So it's all these guys.
Yeah.
These are the things I just that's fisticuffs. Oh, there it is. Wagons, mule trains. That is considered. And I will let you decide this either way. It's up to you if you bring that on limbered or unlimbered. If you bring it on unlimbered, it uses both actions to roll. You roll 2d6 and drop the lower.
I would assume that these guys they're unlimbered, but
Okay, it's up to you. You can bring them on either way.
yeah, we'll just assume that they're unlimbered.
Okay, so then you're going to roll 2d6 and you only get to keep the higher.
Yeah. Okay.
Five.
So 5 inches. Okay. Oh, damn it. Oops, if I do this right.
Those guys are mighty close to the fire.
Yeah, I'd say you put your cannon very close to a fire. I'm just saying.
And those guys have all the gunpowder with them. Suddenly from across the battlefield we just heard boom.
Yeah, but they want to be warm. Now, can I fire?
Nope. You're done. That's both your actions to do that.
Because you roll both dice.
You rolled up.
That's all right.
Now, does this infantry get a move too?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure does.
Okay.
Because again,
And they roll.
He is a status 2 leader. He has a 9-inch range, so he can holler over, "Hey guys, shoot that gun around the corner," and he can still tell these guys what. So it depends what you want to do. If you want to move 1, you can roll 1 die, and they can start inching their way forward. Remember, though, they're in a formation, which means their fire is a bowling alley.
Okay. All right, we're gonna move. Yeah, can I roll 2 dice and use both actions to move forward?
Yes. Yes.
Now, go ahead and do that, Jeff. But in this instance, so Jim, because it was the commander that activated at the end of the turn, he could use one of those flags to shoot with.
Nope.
Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Nope. No, he cannot.
No.
No, they're done.
Oh, because it's an activated unit.
Correct. They are done. The only way you could get these guys to go again is if before Tiffin comes out, you play those 4 flags.
All 4 of them?
All 4. That's the
Okay.
super special bonus.
Okay.
10 inches, you're going to need to oblique slightly, but that's fine.
And we're not going to go full 10 inches.
You have to go 10. Unless
Oh.
unless you want to say it was your intention to come to their right flank.
Yeah, the idea is to just line up.
That's fine.
At this point.
That's fine. That's fair. You just generally speaking, you should declare that because otherwise you're supposed to go as far as you go. But that's the most logical thing.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, be very careful here because these guys cannot fire unless it is your intention to shoot them in the back.
That's exactly what you
Well,
want.
probably at some point he'll want to do a little bit of a wheel or something to
Yep.
get facing
Yeah,
this general
just
direction.
Putting that out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Next chip comes out as a Tiffin. Look at that.
Tiffin.
So, who has the higher four? Well, actually, no, never mind. You have far more. So you get to activate 1 unit first.
Fire
These
those
guys, the
musketeers.
Musketeers.
Really? Got to be that jerky about
Yeah.
it, huh? You know, I'm gonna even call this hateful. This is hateful.
Spike.
Oh.
No, this is hateful spite. This is
Hey,
not
you guys are still on the table.
You
I've
guys
only
are
taken out
Orthodox
two
Christians.
two
I
horses.
don't understand this. This is, I made an incredibly stupid
No.
move, and now I'm getting punched in the face repeatedly. This is
But
close.
you
range.
got to understand that the Orthodox Church has determined that Napoleon is the Antichrist.
That's true.
Um,
That is true.
So yeah, we are allowed to fire with impunity on them.
With impunity, I say.
I'll just term it this way. You tried to pull a Giorgio and failed miserably.
I did. I tried to Giorgio. 16.
You let your
dice.
son goad you into that.
I did.
Move.
He goaded me. You goaded me. That was definite goading.
What are you talking about? Shush. No.
Shush, no.
No, that was a suggestion.
Oh,
Not
16 dice at close range. 4, 5, 6.
Another
Now,
one?
no, hang on, Mike.
Oh,
That's
wait,
using-
I already rolled.
Oh, okay.
It's
Because
fine.
we
Wow.
could have modified. We could have
One,
used 1 or 2 of
two,
those chips
four,
to
five,
modify
six,
your fire.
7,
No, you
8,
can't.
9,
You
10,
can't use
11
chips. You
hits.
can't- You can't use chips in this phase.
He's already dead.
Okay, okay.
This is after Tiffin. So how many times did you hit me?
15.
11.
You rolled. Oh, you wanted to add extra dice?
Yeah.
No, no,
doubt that you'll need
no.
to.
Jeff was wanting to, but I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. So how many
16
times?
dice.
How many times did you hit me?
11.
11 times Velker. 11 times 3 to 5 shocks. 6 kills.
1, 2, 3.
All the shock in the
9.
world. Only 1 kill. Interestingly enough, it can't be the leader.
So it's 7 shock.
Yeah, it's 7 shock. So they're gonna break, obviously. So breaking is, I believe, their usual move. Plus extra evil is the point. Is this one of the few things that doesn't make it onto the chart? I think it is. This is broken.
This is broken.
Mike, maybe
Yeah.
you want to use the next chit to these guys
Mhm.
over here. Move them so that because you've got some Jaegers over here sneaking around behind you.
Yeah, what I was going to do is I was at least going to move them over to this window.
2d6
Okay.
plus 6.
Is that for Velker?
No.
Oh,
this
never
is-
mind. Jim got it. Okay,
this
gotcha.
is-
9.
And you did the evil to me, so I go this way. 15.
We.
Do we roll a bad things happen
Oh yes.
too?
Oh yes.
Okay.
As soon as I have, I'm sure these civilians are so enthusiastic about seeing that happening.
Oh, they must be getting our supplies for us.
They are running to the back to help us. They're getting something to help us.
Right? Right? They're messengers.
I don't.
Many
is
armored
that-
messengers.
This
They're
is a-
screaming, "Run for your lives!"
Velker, roll 1d6, please roll low.
We'll see.
Yeah, come on, Velker. You've been rolling low on my casualty rolls for me.
For 1 point. It cost us a point off our morale. We are now lower than them in morale.
We're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Oh.
All right, so they've now it's our turn. Now it is our turn to activate somebody. Who didn't we activate? We didn't activate 1, 2. We didn't activate 1 or 2.
Well, 1 just ran away. No, that's 6. Sorry.
Yeah, 6
One's
buggered
right
out.
here. 2 is this guy.
So what do you want to do? So you go. Oh, yeah, that's true. 1 or 2. Well, it's you, man. So what do you want to do here?
Sam Shambertoni's gonna move up towards this way.
So you want to try to wheel him a little bit first and then move?
Yeah, it is.
All right, so let's do a 1d6 wheel. That's not bad.
It's,
So what I want you to do, Velker, is go here, hold left,
yeah,
grab
I know
it.
what the pin.
Okay, so go back one. Go back one. Just curious how far you can go. You can go all the way to there. Okay. I don't know if you want to go that
Yeah,
far.
I'll go right here.
Yeah, I know what you wanted to do. Now roll 1d6 for your movement.
Woo!
There it is.
Very nice. Can I?
You got to go the full 6.
I have to go full 6.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
That's not 2 different units.
It is. It's a formation.
I formed them into line.
They're in line now.
Oh, okay. I see.
I should have moved them one more to the left.
I thought they were 2 different formations
No.
since he's a
no,
2 and he's a 1.
Well, here's the deal. This is a rare case. We haven't seen much of this. He's the boss of this whole
Okay.
of this whole operation. If he's away
Ah.
from this unit, it would be Tomer who takes over.
Gotcha.
That's why,
Okay.
That's why that 2 chip is pretty useless as long as Chambertin is around.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Now you guys got 3 cards
Okay.
to play.
Mike, move
All right.
those troops over there so that we.
Yeah. So, Jim, the first thing we're going to do is juggle these guys inside the building around just a little bit here.
Sure. That's just one die. That's just one die to move guys in a building.
Okay.
One of your 2
Oh, did I need to
activations.
roll?
No. It's one of your 2 activations to do it. One of
Okay.
your dice. of
That's all.
activation.
Yeah.
Just wanted
And
to-
they're out of range, so they can't. And 12 inches to shoot. Is that right?
Correct. Well, it's actually 24.
Yep. Okay,
12
so-
inches is close range.
Ooh. We could shoot civilians or we could shoot dragoons.
Shoot the civilians. The dragoons are running off.
Yeah, well, I was going to
There's
ask
no
you
merit-
that, Jim.
The only merit in the game is taking the thing. It's not so much shooting the civilians. They're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, actually, what my question was is on these dragoons. Can they still rally?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll
If
take the shot at the
big goal there.
dragoons.
The big goal for me is that if there's a chapter change and those guys are like that, now they're broken and it's another bad things happen.
All right. So we're just going to go ahead and take the shot at the dragoons. I know it's a long range shot. 4 guys.
Yeah, that's going to be who's going to do it?
The guys inside the house here.
Oh, they've not fired yet. So that's
No.
that's going to be we got 4 dice. 4 dice for 4.
And can the two
Go ahead.
can the 2 guys at the window fire at the caboneers?
They got a
No,
19.
they're not. Well,
They're in range.
okay.
Yes.
Yep. And then that's what
So
we'll be doing.
That's that they're still a unit and they're being told where to shoot. So you want these 4 guys to shoot first? Doesn't matter which.
Yes.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
So that's 4
that's fine.
guys over here. 4 guys over here. Why is it 4, 5, 6? Because they're Jaegers at long range, which drops it to 5. They are also getting their first shot, so it's 4, 5, 6. So it's 4 dice for 4, 5, 6.
One hit.
Velker, roll low again. You've done it before. You can do it again. You do not. They pick up another 20 shot. Okay.
Come on, man.
Now at the Carabinier, that's going to be like, nope, it's not. That window is pretty clear. I was going to say if it goes through those trees, it'd be like covering it, but it's not. It's 2 dice, long range, first fire, 4, 5, 6.
One hit.
They are skirmishers, so they get the benefit of cover. So they're always considered to be in light cover, which I think means 4 or 5 shock, 6 kills. Oh, got it. They come hopping around those trees, and next thing you know, there's some jerkbag shooting at them.
Bruce, you're doing it.
What in the
From where they
actual-
don't know for sure yet.
Well, they know one thing for sure. They are freaking cold. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Giorgio. These are your Bavarians, yes. It's the closest I could come to dismounted skirmish carabiners. You guys still do have... So, let's see. You used 1 flag to activate those guys.
One.
1 flag to activate those guys.
2.
So, you got 2 more.
Okay. So
He's
Jeff, do
rushing
you want to do
Jaegers.
something with your? Do you want to do something with your Cossacks?
Well, hang on. Let's use your Jaegers first. See if they can hit something.
Well, they can't hit these guys because that hill's in the
Because
way.
of the hill.
They could shoot at the dragoons. Or I could pull them back a little bit, get them a little bit out of the way of some of your guys here.
Yeah, that might be better.
So, 2 dice, right, Jim, to move?
Whoa. Here's another tip. Grab a group, and while holding down the left mouse button, push the number 2. Ooh. Sexy. Let me try that. Okay, so what
They go into line.
Yeah, 2 deep, no less. So, Mike, what are you What are you doing?
Looking at pulling my Jaegers here back this way some.
Okay, well, they always get 1d6 of movement for free because they're lights. So
Okay.
you can certainly do that.
Yeah, basically they want to pull back into line.
1.
Oops. Well, and they got to face that way now, unfortunately. So now the question is, what do you want
Yep.
them to do?
That's okay. That actually didn't work out too
Now
bad,
they got 2 other actions.
except for the facing. Now they can turn around again, though, right?
For one of their actions, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that clears my line of sight too.
Yep.
Anything else? You got 1
All right.
activation.
And we have 1 flag left.
Okay. Do we want to fire the militia into this light infantry?
I would hold them. And the reason why is because they haven't had their first shot yet. Or they don't get a first shot, do they?
Yeah, they do.
No.
They don't.
No.
The Opalcheni
Says
don't
no.
even get a
First shot,
fire.
no.
Jeez.
No, yeah, they're no.
Nay.
Nay.
Yeah, I guess at that point there's no reason to hold them that I can see.
Yeah, I think that let's see what we got. What 16 shots there?
No, you're not going to get all 16 because you got this hill here.
Yeah, these guys.
Oh, yeah, you're
These
probably
guys
going
are
to get.
kind of.
You get 8.
Yeah,
You get 8.
okay,
If you're talking about this, and it's going to be double shock because that's a flank shot.
okay. So we'll take 8.
8. I see nothing else other than 6s. 8 shots for 6. One hit.
We get 1 hit.
What the heck, man?
That's you, Velker? Yeah? Or is that me?
I think that's you.
Oh, it's me. 4 or 5 shocks at double and 6 kills. Oh, Velker. Oh, Velker.
We picked the guy.
Pew! This guy's waiting for the Cossacks, and the next thing you know is pew! Ow! All right. Good shot.
I'm happy with that result. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Yep, that's all the flags.
All right. That's a lot of doing. That was a lot of that was a busy turn.
I think it was.
Yeah.
How about you Russians want to pull some chips?
Sure.
Out they come. Blue 5.
There you go. A blue 5.
That's me. That's my new guy.
Would you stop being
No.
blue? You're not blue.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Damn
I thought-
traitor.
Traitor.
I keep.
He's Michigan
Like I
blue,
said,
you
you're
it.
asking.
He's Michigan blue.
You want me to keep a color and a number. You're just asking too much out of my ability to focus here.
Hey Jim, serious historical question here.
Yeah,
The cost, the Russians, they wouldn't have taken these civilians as. What would they have done with? They wouldn't have made them slaves, would they?
No, they wouldn't have been.
Russia didn't have
enslaved them.
slavery
They
at
would
that
have-
time.
They would have just
Yeah.
inserved them. I mean, if
Yeah.
first, let's be honest. They'd have killed every useless mouth. You know, but
Sure.
if they felt that there were people there that were, you know, they would have stolen everything. And frankly, they probably would have let most of them go. If they were true civilians, what are they going to do? How are they going to get home?
Right. No, I'm just curious.
Now,
I
if you're a
didn't know for sure. I didn't think Russia had.
You're going to have to be followed by the laws of war if you try to defend your belongings. But if you don't put up a fight, they're going to leave you be. They weren't interested in you. They were interested in your goods. And, you know, but again, if you're a soldier, they're going to kill you. So what do you want to do, Volker? Or what should we do? Is that me? Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, it's you. The same guys that were just shot at that we decided was you.
Who gave the peasants a cannon, anyways?
It's not a very good cannon, but it is a cannon. It's you're not.
I think you got to put that on the Leipzig map at the beginning just to
in
see what Ron's reaction would be.
Just give them an Opolchenia cannon. Yeah.
It's left over from 1807 when
Yeah, from
they brought it
Friedland.
home.
It's something they found after Friedland.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm just curious. About that.
And believe it or not, somebody knew how to load it and fire it. And
Hey, Jim, could you post up on the forum what exactly units we're getting for reinforcements on this overnight turn? This
No,
on the
I
17th?
should do that.
No.
I have
Okay.
not.
I mean, just because I know Doug and I were chatting about how we might want to do some things, and
Yeah,
so
I'll-
I was just thinking
you're
it might be
getting
nice
a-
to know what we have
you're
coming
getting a
on
boatload of
specifically.
All right.
Okay.
Can I get
Just to help
Think of
speed
that-
some of that along Saturday
get
night.
to the top of this hill? How far is that? Oh, I can get up there and shoot you in the face. I can get up there.
Yes. Yes.
Shoot. I'm gonna roll.
go ahead and try.
I'm gonna go roll one die. Doggone
Gee, it just didn't make it to the top of the hill.
it. Roll again. That's got it.
But you can't shoot.
Sure I can. Remember, they're light.
Yeah,
troops.
he's got light infantry.
Oh, that's right. That's correct. Yeah, you get that free die.
Hello. And I'll shoot you in the face. Gotta do something dramatic. Let's see how you Cossacks feel about this.
Jim, you're getting compliments on the board tonight on the chat there.
Oh,
Ibn Hashim, and I
thank you.
apologize if I butchered your name there, but
even if you, oh yeah. No, this was this was a collaborative effort between my wife and I. I'm very pleased with it. It's a rather dramatic look. And then of course I stole the snow effect so it could be snowing in our game. Try to get that on the tabletop. Anyway, the 11th Light Infantry is going to pour some bullets into some dirty, filthy Cossacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys, because one of them's dead. Plus Montaché, who's a 2. So that's 11 dice. It's close range. They don't get their bonus for being... Oh, no, they're straight lights, so they do get it. They're not skirmishers. So it is 3 for first fire, 2 for being lights, and that's the best they can get. I wish I could do a crashing volley, but I can't. So this is 11 dice for anything but a 1.
You do it.
Here it is. 11 dice. Anything but a 1.
Only 3. So
8 hits. 8 hits. You are in the open, so 3 to 5 shock, 6 kills.
8.
8. Two kills. First things first, roll 1d6. If you roll a 2 or less, it is your leader. It is not. Congrats on that. So other than that, how many, let's see, so it's 2 kills, 2 shock. Is that what I'm seeing?
looks like it.
Yep. Not what I would have hoped.
No.
But you do have to take 2 guys off. Where are
Yep,
those?
there they are.
Thank you. And I, because I was so terribly, terribly bold, am unloaded.
Yeah, terrain doesn't the train going up the hill doesn't impact movement or anything.
Not for
It's
lights.
being asked in the chat.
Not for
Yeah,
lights.
it's being asked in the chat.
Yeah.
So that's
No, that's
why I'm asking.
actually what I was looking at, because this is taken to be broken ground, and the way that the game looks at it, you get broken ground, heavy going, really heavy going, and you can see the effects here. Cavalry may not gallop, formation and wheeled vehicles slow down by 1, etc. And I've taken this to be broken ground. Excellent question. Thank you, chatters. So we're shot at you. We did some damage, but and you also took how much shock? 2?
Yes, 2.
Okay. Like that's gonna save us. Okay, next chip out is a blue 4.
Fun. I think that's the guy. Yep, it's Crystal.
Velcro's guy's back here.
Oh yeah, got it.
Yep.
What you gonna do, boy?
He's gonna move.
2d, just straight ahead. 2d6.
I think so.
Alright.
Not 11. No. 6.
6. And again, remember whatever you want to do. There you go. All right. That's it.
Yep.
Next chip. Red 4.
Fun.
Ohio State plays.
That's me.
What you got?
That's me. We're going to charge into those guys, I think.
Yeah, can't say as I hardly blame you. I don't know. Can you make
He's
it that
just-
far?
He's a status 2. Can he take off those 2?
He can take 1 point off. 1 point to take off the 1 point of shock, and then the other one is The only thing I want to check is whether I can evade. I strongly doubt it. I know you could if I were trying to melee you. Yeah, skirmishers can. Oh, yeah, we can. We can attempt it. All right, let's find out what the deal is. I have a funny hunch. And if I fail, by the way, shock is doubled.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not by any stretch of the imagination automatic.
It would be the Cossacks, wouldn't it?
Well, of course it is. Attack by enemy can make a voluntary withdrawal, moving with 2d6 directly away. They end their movement directly if despite. Oh, this is actually a really fun mechanism. I roll 2d6. I roll 2d6, and I can attempt to go this far away. You then roll your dice and try to get me. Now the key is, you can go no faster than. Can you go to a canter? I know you were walking in broken ground. Yeah, you just can't gallop, but you can canter. So
No, I was cantering. I cantered because I got the extra die or the extra
Oh yeah, you
movement.
did. Yeah, you did.
6
Yeah, you did.
inches.
You're
Yeah.
correct. So I'm gonna. I don't like my odds no matter what. So I'll see if you want to chase me. Nine dice, 9 inches. Here I go. Excuse me, gentlemen. I know we shot you in the face, but we're gonna go.
Good day. Bye. Idiots.
All right, I get 2 dice plus 6.
Well, you're going for that. You're not going to a gallop. That's right. You can't gallop.
Oh yeah, let's just do a gallop.
No, you
Is
can't.
that 3
You're
dice?
Jim?
You can't because you're in broken ground. Yes,
Did you roll a 9?
I did.
Okay, because I thought you only moved 8. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's true because I'm up in here amongst the civilians is the bottom line. So which.
Run away!
Oh,
Run
you didn't get me.
away!
You did
Ah!
not get me.
But I
What?
get the extra 6 inches because I'm.
Is it 6? Is it a full 6? Oh, that's gonna be so close. That's gonna be so grievous and close. I disagree. I dissent.
Oh, flying Cossacks. That's pretty cool.
Movement range, cavalry canter. Yeah, 2d6. Did you get me? Because remember,
Yep.
I get 1 more inch. Remember that.
Well,
I've got
you were up
11
against
inches.
him.
I was
Yeah,
up against it.
I've
That's
got-
a good point. Yeah, that's right. I was up against him. Duh. Of course. He
Yeah.
just got me. Yep.
Yeah, I have 11. I have 11, and you had 9. So
Fie upon it. Well, there it is. Negative. You have 10.
okay, I'm still. You had 9. I had.
And I was 1 inch
I
away.
still get you.
And I was 1 inch away. You don't get me.
How were you 1 inch away?
I had to be because I
You
was
would-
able to stick the smoke in between us.
Oh, that's right. You shot. You didn't melee.
Yep. He didn't get me.
So
But if
my
you're 1
10.
inch,
Yeah, your 9 plus 1 is 10. So my
Oh,
10 still catches
that's
you.
true. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Jeff, forgive him. He's a contract guy.
I'm a
No,
contract.
he hates Cossacks.
I
He's
do.
trying
I
everything he
do.
can to cheat. It's all right. We love him. So
Cheating bastard.
it-
All right, fisticuffs.
It-
Oh, this is so bad. Troop types
all
and
right,
fisticuffs.
how many dice do I throw?
You are well. This is a calculation. This is non-impact cavalry at the canter. 7d6. Let's see here. However, we have the qualitative advantage. We are 1 better than you in terms of type of troop.
But you ran away, so your back
That's-
should be
that's-
to the
that's-
enemy.
That's going to be the effect in. That's going to kill me on shock. It's going to be double shock.
Okay.
So, but we need to calculate our dice. This is the bottom line. So you're starting with 7 dice, but you've got a leader in there, do you not? Yes.
Yep,
you
it's a
have
number
Rod.
2 leader.
He's a 2. So that takes you to 9 dice. Ew. Completely repulsive and gross. So that takes you to 9. Do we have any command cards? We do not. So no flags are in. We each quality level higher. I'm going to benefit from that. You are not aggressive. All right. So you've got 9. You have 9. 9 dice. I, on the other hand, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 2. So that's 12 plus 2 because I'm qualitatively 1 level better. So that is 14. Here's where the gross thing happens. This is the gross thing. Because I am attacked in the rear, I lose half. So I get 7.
Oh no.
Yeah. 12 to 7. You roll.
Jeff, I think you get 12, he said.
Yep.
Oh,
You get 12.
No, I get 9.
No, you get 12, Jeff.
Oh, I get 12.
Yeah, you get
Okay.
12. I get
Yeah,
7.
so 3 more. Yeah.
Right.
So just take that plus 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would he need to roll, Jim?
I'm okay. So those 6s are what's going to be brutal. 5 is a kill. 6 is a kill and a shock. So he's
Okay, so
rolled
he got
3
2
kills,
6s and 3 5s.
So 5 kills.
5 kills, 2 shock. Okay, so let's keep that. But the kills are what's going to matter. 5 kills, 2 shock.
And
I come back.
it's double shock, so it's going to end up being
no,
4
it isn't.
shock.
That's
so.
I was confusing
Okay.
that. I took
Okay.
that penalty with coming in with half my guys.
Okay.
There you really am. They're rolling.
I know. 1 kill.
See what it did for you? Nothing good.
Are you kidding me? All right. So
And
obviously,
right about now,
uh,
these guys are wanting to take Sergeant Manteche and
yeah.
sacrifice him. Whose idea was it to go up there and piss off the Cossacks?
Yeah, that's it. So, how many kills did you get, Jeff?
5.
We
We
are
rolled 3 5s and 2
we are thrown
6s.
back 18 inches. We receive 4 shocks, and we receive 4 shock. So let's go through a couple things. Number one. I got to check to see if that's my leader.
Oh,
Which
that's right.
I don't see
Monastery.
I don't see a universe in which it isn't. Yeah, that's actually the universe in which it isn't, because you didn't kill 6 guys. That's shocking to me that he survives, but he does. So you killed how many guys again, Jeff? Forgive me.
5.
Okay.
You got this one Cossack hanging out over here still too, Jim.
That's
Yeah,
dead.
kill that one.
All right. So I did no shock to you. You also did how much shock to me? So you did,
4.
but
4
I see.
total.
Yeah.
He did 2 shock, so 4 total.
Okay. Now I am thrown back 18 inches away from these guys. Good lord. Good lord.
They were scared. They were scared. Heavily scared.
And I catch 4 more shock, which means they are barely there. I believe that speaks to all the results. Plus 4 shock. Yeah, that's it. Wow. And that's a bad thing, of course.
So 1 die.
Let me find that chart real quick.
Do I have to roll a plunder roll?
No, you didn't hit the wagon.
Okay.
Formation broken by fire. Fisticuff. Yeah, there it is. It's not broken. It is not broken. I would say obliged to withdraw, unless I'm missing something else. Yep. 1d6. Roll low.
Nice.
That's another one down.
Not exactly low, I won't lie.
Forrest morale is slipping away. Well, that turned out as badly as might have feared. These civilians have realized they have made the worst choice in their lives. These dragoons.
You want the wagon?
Everybody goes
You can have the
screaming
wagon.
past him and says, "Run away!"
Oh my gosh.
Also, there's no French troops between them and the Russians.
Shoot.
And worse, the closest Russians are Cossacks.
Blue flag.
That's really.
Blue flag. Blue 3.
Who's 3?
That's you guys up here.
Yeah.
LeBlanc, Lieutenant Blank.
Oh, blank.
Well. Shot at us, we shot at you. 6, 7. for 6, 5, 4. Yeah. Yeah. 7 dice for 4.
Oh!
Ooh.
6 hits. Now the only problem is this is
It's hardcover.
This is light cover, but they are lights, so it counts as hard. So that's 6 dice, and 6 dice in hard cover. 5 shocks, 6 kills.
One shock, 1 kill.
All right, and now your leader is not in there, so dude on the window. Oh, you got too close.
Oh no.
And now we got to put a shock marker in there with 1 shot.
Got it.
Shrink them a little bit.
Yep.
Not bad, fellas. Pew.
Ready for another chit?
Hit it. Red flag. Red flag. Blue 1.
That's this guy. Yes! You would like to feel
Yep.
for 1 die.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can I evade, or have I already done my thing?
He's
So I
not going to
can.
melee you. He's going to shoot you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
am I? Oh, yeah.
Well, what
of course.
are you going to try to melee him? Because then he'll evade your pants off.
Oh, no, I'm not going to fight him.
Yeah, no, I mean it's like
I wasn't gonna
if
melee
that
him,
he'll be in the
no.
next county by the time.
No, I'm not going to. Oh, that'd be stupid. No,
I mean,
shoot him.
Yeah, you're gonna shoot him with 16 guys plus Chamberlain, who's a 3, so that's
Plus
19. No, he can't add in. Only the senior can add in. So that's 19 dice, and it's gonna be close range, which is 4, first fire, which is 3. Yeah, it's anything but 1. So it's 19 dice for anything but a 1.
What?
You rolled a lot of 1s, dude.
That's 1. Okay, that's.
I know. I like that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 1s. That's 12 hits.
12 hits. All right, now this is close range. It is a flank, so shock card counts double. 3 to 5 shocks, 6 kills. Oh! On the other hand,
Oh!
oh mercy!
Ouch.
That's 6 kills.
That's
That's
that
6
kills.
straight
Oh.
up kills.
That's gonna kill the leader.
Mm,
It has to kill the leader.
mm.
So,
Yes.
well, actually, he's not. Well,
All right.
put him to the side. Yeah. So take the other 5 off.
Yeah, that's the first thing we got to do.
Yeah. Now we find out what happened to the leader. So Jeff, you roll a 1d6.
And the rest of the shot left would be at least 6.
5. He is lightly wounded, so he's not even out of the game. His status, though, is reduced by 1. So he is now a... Is he a 0? Where is
No,
he?
he's 1.
No, he starts at a 2.
Yeah, so he's now a 1. Oh, sorry.
You were looking at
Yeah,
the
I was
guys
looking
who
at the rest of the
died.
guys.
The dead outnumber
Yeah,
the
so
living.
he now drops to a status 1.
Can I change that? Or, okay, you got
Yeah,
it.
just,
Okay.
I handle it, yeah. And now how much shock did you get, Felker?
Ah.
Or how much shock did Jeff roll? Remember the hit, the kills don't cause shock.
Get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so
You're kidding. 1 off of breaking him.
yeah, it's 1 off of breaking him, but he's now got to withdraw from you
So he's gotta
2
zoom
inches.
this way.
He's got to go 2 inches facing the wrong way. And obviously you're going to show him your backside. Only downside for Velker is that, of course, he can't reload. Ooh, why'd you give him the wiggles?
No. These guys
I don't know what I don't. I don't know what we did.
Now they're fixed. Through my gentle touch.
And they actually got to come over up a bit here.
All right, I'll let you handle that. And that is a bad thing happens for you, Jeff. So 1d6, please. Ooh. That is a group obliged to withdraw, a -1, so that drops your force morale to 8.
Yeah.
First real punch we've been able to put on those guys.
Yeah. We were scared of these Cossacks? I wonder why.
Well, there's a reason. Those lights are still plenty scared of them by the look of them over there.
Have these guys even moved all game?
Those guys aren't even deployed yet.
Wow.
Because the Red 5 hasn't come out.
Wow. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's a wow.
Here we go.
It is not.
Red 3.
Red 3.
You're kidding.
That's my Jaegers right here.
Okay. Well, those guys are obviously blazing away.
Yeah, the only thing they got a shot though at is the civilians.
Oh, they're a group. Never mind. They're not a formation. That doesn't matter. So they got no shots.
Right.
So you don't want to do anything, or you're going to leave them there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them there.
All right. Blue 2.
It's this guy right here.
Do they have any shock on them? No, they don't. That's really all they can do.
No.
Okay. Red 1.
Oh. We got some shooting to do.
Yep.
We can
Well,
shoot away at
can
those.
that artillery? No,
That
they're not gonna be
artillery's
able to-
not
No, that
one.
one that you've got no shot. Straight ahead, Mike.
Oh. Can't.
Yep,
Oh.
that's.
Oh
those
yeah, you're
guys.
one. Yeah,
Remember, it's
you're
like
right.
this.
Yep. Okay.
You could shoot there, but then you're gonna hit the Cossacks.
Right. Nope. We'll hold fire.
Stay right there.
Yep.
Okay. Blue flag. That's 4 blue flags. Velker.
Yes. Oh, yes. They shall fire again.
They're gonna reload and fire on those 4 blue flags.
Hey Jim,
Yeah.
can we take a time out for a second?
Sure.
Look in the bag. Do a search on the bag. Tell me what you don't see.
Is there no red 5 in there?
No.
No wonder it's not coming up.
You understand how much I hate Cossacks? That's how much.
Dirty cheating bastard.
Doggone it.
There's not a red 5?
Doggone it.
I'm sorry. I just thought the odds of that never coming up.
out. No. I was, it had occurred to me too to see what happened this turn. Give me a second.
Yeah, to have 2 units of Cossacks out would have been changed things. All right. Well, you figure that out. I'm gonna take a break. Be right back.
That's weird. It's not in the normal place. Okay. Guilty as charged. It's in there now. Well, as much as I want to do it, I think in the interest of fairness, we have to yield that shot. I don't think we can take that second shot. I would feel dirty doing it. Is there anybody else we think we can order Velker that would make a difference?
Can we order this guy to scared himself?
It's not worth spending those points. He'll come up, presumably he'll come up as a chip.
Hopefully. Alright, other than that, I don't really think so.
Okay. We'll keep
At least not
pulling.
for me.
We'll keep pulling.
Would this guy be useful to you?
There's Tiffin. All right, so we got 4 and they've got 2. We moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's the only guy we can activate is these guys. I'm going to just get them further away.
Okay, so what's up?
We have deferred from taking that shot because that would be ungentlemanly given the fact that we deprived you of an entire unit of Cossacks for how many turns that might have been. So instead, we just are using our first flag to do this at a canter. We'll be over here. So that's 1 flag for us. You guys get a flag. You have 2. You have not moved. You have not moved 2. You have not moved 2. Or actually,
Can the artillery see these this line of regiment, this regimental line over here?
No, because remember. Oh, that's right. They're a group. Who you want to shoot at? I would.
I want to just over here.
Oh, these guys.
No, I'll buy the fact that they can see the dragoons. I'm not convinced they can see this because it's supposed to be down the barrel of the gun.
No, I think these guys here, Jim.
Yeah, the other one on the other side.
Oh, those fellas. Yeah. That's the big difference there is if you artillery, and actually this is well worth going over just because as we're all trying to learn this stuff. Artillery poses an interesting decision, which is to say they can either lay their guns, they can either take a minute to lay their guns, or they can, see here it is, which is to say they can fire controlled or uncontrolled. Reloading any gun normally takes 2 actions. Okay? But yeah, that's right. Let's make sure I get this right. So here's the deal. It first fires down the barrel of the gun. If you want to be able to fire in a controlled fashion, it's 3 actions.
They have no controlled volley. They're poor shots.
Yeah, they're poor shots, but artillery can fire controlled or uncontrolled. The difference is if they're firing straight forward, they're going to keep firing at that target no matter what until you grab them. It's a question of laying the guns.
Okay. Well, that's what we want to keep shooting at that until they go away. So.
Okay. So this first one, obviously, so you're going to shoot at them. What's the range on that? I know it's long. It's longish. It's 32 and a half. All right. That's a light piece. That's effective range. It's 10 dice. -1 because it's a poor shot. Nine dice for 5s or 6s. I don't think there's any modifiers there. Yep. 4 hits.
3-4.
It's not bad. So now this is going to be 2 and 2 because there's 2 groups there. Velker gets to pick which one it goes on because they are in the open. So it's 2 and 2. And this is in the open, so 3 to 5 shock, 6 kills. Which one do you want to do first, Velker?
Let's do the left one first.
Okay.
Killing a shock.
Dude. We have to talk.
And then the right guy.
Wow.
Ha, you make fun out of us and our cannon.
Killing a shot, killing a shot.
I didn't say a about your cannon.
Ah.
Wow. Wow. That's all I'm saying. So then it fires on its first action. You lay the guns at the second. That leaves you with 2 actions to try to reload this thing, unless you want it to fire uncontrolled.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stack 2 reloads on you.
Yep.
It's actually a good photograph. I'm going to grab that real quick. Valkyrie, do we have anybody else we wanted to activate?
No. I don't believe so. But
All right. Did you guys have anybody else you wanted to activate?
Actually, you know what, Jim? I forgot earlier that I had these guys inside the house here that I could have shot with.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. You shot at the.
Did I shoot at these guys?
You shot it. I don't know if you shot with them this turn. Their unit.
Maybe that was last turn.
Their unit is
Maybe that
1.
was last.
Yeah, I don't think you did, Mike.
I didn't because I was thinking these guys. I forgot the guys in the house were part of
Yeah. Well,
shoe stuff.
sure. So I
So-
mean, who do you want to shoot with? You could shoot. The group can fire. Where do you want to go? These guys don't have a target.
No. So it's gonna have to be these guys over here,
It's 1
the
die.
carabiners. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's 1 die for a 6.
Miss. Okay.
no.
I think that's all we have.
All right.
That's so satisfying.
It is kind of. Red flag. Blue 4. Who is that?
The guy that the regiment,
Crystal?
I think.
Yeah, it's Crystal, right? Yeah, it's these guys. Where's my leader?
It's the guy that's got hit with the cannon, isn't it?
Yeah, did you delete my leader?
No.
Where did, oh, I just must have forgotten him on the move. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Crystal. So they are going to move over here.
All right. 2d6 minus 2. Although, yeah, he's a status 2, so he can take one of these shock off.
And get rid of that one.
Mm-hmm. So 8 inches.
It inches. I can turn to face wherever, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then you got to go directly that way.
And how I got not
8 inches.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's too far.
These civilians are not.
Yeah, look. There they are.
All right. Next chip. No peeking.
You guys see?
Because that's actually the order. So I shuffle. No, it is.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say that's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
Red
I
1.
was making sure you got the red 5 in there.
I did. Red 1. Where are you? Oh, that's Shishkov.
It's Mike.
Oh, that's me. Well, I think the only thing I can do is inside the building. I can readjust one of these guys over to here to assist. Can he take the shock off also?
Nope.
He cannot.
You have to be
Okay.
attached to the formation to remove the shock.
Okay.
And then there's-
And we will take the shot at the carabiners.
Do you want to turn these musketeers and try to fire at that line of?
Let me see.
That's a bowling.
They are
alley,
in
so-
range, aren't
The
they?
first thing you'd have to
Yeah,
do is get control of them. Because right now they're
All
just
right,
pouring
so hang
blood
on.
down this way.
So let me move this guy back inside the building.
Okay.
You're right. All right. So first thing is, you're right. We'll try to get these guys under control.
All right, so those are Russian musketeers who are not the best troops as far as that goes. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
They are stoic serfs, if that means anything.
No, that's another thing. They count, I believe. This one I do have to check the sheet for because I think they count as conscripts and volunteers. No, they count as regulars. Well done. The Opolchenya infantry. So, out of 3 to 6, they come back.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, they hear you. What do you want them to do?
And I have to rotate them if I want to shoot at these guys. Is that correct? All right. Then let's get to rotating.
1d6 is your wheel.
5.
Yeah, you got plenty.
You know how to do it. So you got to rotate out this way. I know what you want to do. You want to rotate there. That's
that's all I got to go,
yeah,
anyways.
That's all you wanted to do. The only trick is this does leave you unloaded, but I figured you were willing to deal with that.
Yep.
16 at long range, plus Shushtov, who's a 3, so that's 19. 19 for 6s.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So 4 and 3.
Nice shooting.
So Velker, where do you want to put him?
Doesn't he have to roll for his hits?
No.
Oh,
What
yeah.
I'm saying is he gets to decide where that extra hit goes.
Yeah. Left guys, well, they're both banged up the same. So
But you've also got the leader over here, so you probably want to put the 3 over there. 4 on the left, 3 on the right. And this is, 3 to 5 shock, 6 kills.
left first. It's 2 misses and 2 kills. Ugh. That is not worth it.
Well, the good news is you got no shock out of that.
Oh, great. Golly gee willikers. I'm so excited.
Over.
Poor guy.
Over on the right for 2 shock.
Now let's see if Big Boy is hurt.
All right, so those...
Should that have only been 2 or 3 there, Jim?
Supposed to be
He had one already.
Not on this side.
No, not on that side.
Oh,
Yeah.
no?
No, you'd removed it. Yeah,
Thank you.
so it should only be 2.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, so you used 1
Okay.
activation to activate these guys.
Yep.
You have 2 more.
All right, so
Activate
now I
the-
can go back to the guys in the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
house here, right?
Right?
So these guys do have a shot.
Yep.
I'll take a shot there also with 4.
4 guys out the window. Yeah, they've already fired. But they are at long range. So that's 4 dice for 5 or 6. Nothing.
Nothing. And then the one guy, he can still shoot up here at the carabiners, correct?
Yep, one for a 5 or a 6.
Kill.
Oh no! It's a hit.
Well, hit. Yes.
You ain't killed nothing yet. 4 or 5 shock, 6 kills. Oh, and he has killed. And making matters worse, we have to check and see if it's blank. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh!
Oh.
Agent Ian Jackson. Agent Ian
Paige
Jackson.
Ian Jackson. Oh, what is that one guy?
Please bring your shovel.
Why are you using their die roller?
Right, good point. It's a light wound. It is a light wound. He drops to... he's status 0. Oh. So he has no activations of his own.
Yeah. Hey, Jim. Haz is asking if the Russian CNC is a status 3, and he has.
He is.
Yep. Yeah. So I think he was asking what we were doing, or saying that we could do what we were doing as far as activations go.
Sure, yeah, he's got 3. So I do believe that's a bad thing. I'm pretty sure it's a bad thing if your leader is shot in the head or gets a nasty graze wound. So now I got to check and see about bad things happening.
Not the bad things happening, Shart.
Velker, why don't you roll me a 1d6? He's a status 1 leader. Good lord, man.
6.
Good
I
shot,
am a
Mike.
failure.
Good shot.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so that guy went and this guy went. You got one more. I don't know what you do with it.
I can't reload these guys, can I?
Nope. They only get 2 activations, and they used them both.
So what else could I then do then?
These
Yeah, there's-
Jaegers can fire.
Is he in range? I doubt. Is he?
No. Well, it'd be 9
Nope.
inches.
Nope.
You can't yell at them. They're out there on their own. Those aren't his Jaegers anyway. Well, he actually could.
Right.
He could tell the Jaegers, but they couldn't use Dolganiki's ability.
Oh, okay.
He could yell at the Jaegers and say, "Guys, shoot!" But no, I guess that's about it.
Can he do anything with the artillery
Oh
piece?
yeah,
Since
oh
it's-
yeah. He can yell over there and say, "Shoot that gun." Well, in this case,
Or
it would
reload.
be reload it. Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Pull
might
one
as
of the
well
reloads
reload.
off.
All right, so these guys are done. We have to remember that for this turn. They can't do anything later, but they have been.
Did he? So he was able to get rid of both of the reloads?
Sure, they get 2 actions. When he gives them 1, they get 2 actions.
Oh, okay. All right. So they're reloaded. Okay.
Now they're right because they fired. They came in because they were unlimbered. They came in loaded, and because they were loaded, that meant your 3 things. So you're still in the lay the gun cycle. So you're not going uncontrolled.
Okay. So if my chip comes up now, they can fire.
They cannot. They're done. They
Okay.
are done.
Okay.
Well, except on a 4 flag.
Magic. That's
Red
not
flag
magic.
and oh,
Yes,
There's-
they get to finally deploy.
there they are. Cossacks.
That's the 12 inches right there. So just basically right here at these trees. It's the closest you can go because of the 12. Or you can bring them around the side of this hill here and hit these dragoons and make sure they don't rally.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want to be right here.
Hey, Daniel.
All right, so we're right there. Okay. All right, now how do I pivot this thing?
So grab the whole thing.
Yeah.
Which way do you want to pivot to?
And then use
Wanna go
Q.
this way?
Make sure you use Q and E. There you go.
Yep. Probably need to
Okay.
back them up a little bit to keep them outside
Yep.
that 12-inch range.
Yep.
There you go. Right there's 12.
All right.
There they are. They have arrived. And they're angry about that whole not being deployed thing. 2. Where is that, Velker?
Telemont.
No shock to roll off. Nothing to do. Away we go.
Delmo, no.
Red 3.
Of course.
All right, so we're gonna get control of the guys firing.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Huh.
Red 3 is my
Oh, no,
Jaegers
that's-
over here.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I keep
That's
thinking
okay.
I keep thinking I'm a 3, 4, and 5, and that
So
2 keeps.
Are those guys in range? 23.2?
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm, sure.
We'll take the shot.
All right, that's going to be Dolganiki is a 1, so 7 dice for 6.
There, Velker. Made up for last time.
Pew, pew, pew.
Hooray,
Pew,
you
pew,
suck.
pew, pew. Hey, sucking. All right. Red flag is out. Blue flag is out.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Random shooting event for those Jaegers. Mike, 2d6, please. Please tell me what it is, because I'm looking at a special chart.
11.
Oh, dear. Damn peasants. A unit of Russian peasants appear within 12... Wait, is that... This is firing, right? Yeah.
Still darn peasants.
So what
More
happens?
guys.
Oh, you get peasants.
Hey, they're
Oh,
good for helping the powder monkeys.
Oh, you suck. They appear within 12 inches. The unit is 10 strong with a level 1 leader.
Holy
12 inches
cow.
of
And they fire
12
at
inches
half,
of here.
They fire at half strength. No, within 12 inches of these guys.
Oh, those guys.
And can they fire this moment?
No, they just arrive. They're gonna get their own. Chip. They're gonna get their own chip in the bag.
I would say, Jeff, I'm gonna stick them over here.
Yep.
And let them go after these cabineers.
Cabineros, yeah. Cabineers.
Where are you gonna put them?
You know, just anywhere. They're about like right here, probably. Facing toward the cabineers, or yeah.
Oh, now I'm so sad I didn't get that sacred banner because these guys would so be with that banner. Oh, gosh.
You know, they smelled chicken cooking and they're like, hey, we there's some dinner out here.
Now Jim's personally feeling Ron and Command Tent and Velker's pain out at the Battle of Leipzig. What? There's more coming?
Yeah, I know. It's seriously. That's exactly what I'm looking at. So does he have stats for peasants? I know they fire at half effectiveness. Oh, he means Opolchenia. Okay, yeah. So you get a half unit of Opolchenia, which is what you have now.
Yes, we do. Can never have too many.
You do, but again, they fire at half effect, and they are led by Lieutenant Velker Velkranovich. And they will go in on chip 6 when we can reestablish. We'll have to pull chip 6.
Velker, I feel I'm sorry about Saturday. Tuna was unbelievable shooting.
Yeah, no
That is
kidding.
true. All right, so now we got that flag. So that was an event, but this still happens. Oh my gosh, a blue 3.
That's your cabineers up here.
Cool. We're gonna shoot you again. He's just a 1 though, right?
Carabiners, excuse me, cabineers.
Oh, that's right. He was a
Carabiners.
2, but you shot him. You jerks. 7 dice for 5s and 6s.
No, who doesn't love snow?
Ooh,
I don't hear Jim.
that's 2.
No, he must have hit his Jim, you must have hit your
Oh, sorry about that.
push to talk.
So that was 7
Sorry.
dice for 5 and 6s. I was expressing my resentment that I would have been able to roll off this shock had you not shot Lieutenant Clement Blanc. So you did that, but I did hit you for 2. Mike, you got to roll 5 shock, 6 kills.
2 dice.
2 dice. Nothing. Tiffin.
Tiffin.
Reds play. Reds have more.
We didn't do anything with the 1 here, so they can.
Yep.
No, we did do red 1.
Yeah.
That's why they got.
Well-
That's why they got this in front of them.
Yeah.
My number 3. These guys can
Uh-oh.
move.
Hey, why don't you get your Cossacks out of there
Oh,
first?
I was
before
so
this?
hoping you weren't going to notice that.
Yeah.
Because we gave you one.
Because
honest
he gets to go
chance.
next.
Yeah, he's going to get a
He
shot.
gets to go next.
All right. So I can reduce my shock by 1.
What's his? He's a. No, he's a status leader 1. So if he does that, first of all, you can't reduce any shock because this is on the Tiffin flag. So the leader is
okay.
irrelevant.
All right. All right. We'll bump it up to 5 again then.
I can.
Okay. So what can I do?
You can move, is what you can do. But
Okay.
the problem is your movement. Your best you're going to be able to get to is a canter. You know,
Okay.
because you came crashing into the melee. So you can get up to a canter, which means you're going to get that 2d6 plus 9, but it's going to be minus 5.
Okay.
11 inches. That may be enough to get you over that. Well, that's true. You can go over the hill. You got to face the way you're going. But
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Well, you can turn him a little bit and then come down this way. So you just need to rotate him if you want to bring him over like this way more.
well, he's got to face that way a little more anyway.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
Just
not
like-
true. He can, because he's cantering. He can veer by 45. He's fine, and he's on the other
Okay.
side of that hill. He got out of trouble. That was a good use of a card, I must say. All right, Velker, what did we do? 1 and 5 didn't activate. 1, 5, and 6.
Excuse me.
That was a good one.
Yeah, what? It's weird.
What do you want to do? Did 4 go?
Yeah.
He
Crystal
did.
went.
Okay. All right, so
So, we can this guy up.
you could. That's and that's not crazy talk. We got to do something.
Move and reload, you think?
That's not. Yeah, well, yeah. Take 1 die, move forward, and reload. You just get off the hill a little bit.
Alright.
4 dice on a slight angle and reload. No, I'd scooch him this way a little. No, don't turn him. Just veer. There you go. I think that's good.
And then he's reloaded.
And he's reloaded. All right, you guys play. You guys got anybody?
Hey Jim,
Mhm.
you need a red 6 chip.
Not yet. I don't. We're gonna have to wrap it after this anyway. So
Okay.
All right. So let's. How many chips do we have? We got 3.
we got 3 left.
Okay. So can we use one of the chips to move this new unit of militia?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
I don't know that we can do. Oh,
They are activated. Yeah, they're on the board. Yes, you could. Yes, they're deployed on the board.
okay.
Well, let's use a chip to move them.
2d6.
What they 2d6?
Mhm.
And they're basically going to go into the house.
Oh, okay.
Or do I want to leave
Well,
them out of the
no,
house?
If you put them in the house, they're firing as a group, not as a formation. Obviously, well, they're not a formation; they're a group anyway. But the other thing is, if you're moving into the house, you're going to roll 2d6, and you're going to need to drop a die to get into the
that's right.
house. So
Okay.
you're probably going to get up to it, not into it.
Well, let's just deploy on the side of this house then.
All right. So 2d6.
Oranges.
They're
It's
not.
all right. I'll get you up to the house.
They're not enthusiastic. I can tell.
They want to eat. That's all they're interested in.
Yeah, I didn't even get them that close.
Mm.
All right, and Velker, did we have anybody else? Or are we out?
I think we're out.
Yeah, I think
I
we
don't
are.
know who else we're gonna use.
I think we're done. Because the only thing there would be to rally, which I don't want to, which I can't do. those guys did their thing. Yeah, we're done. So you guys are up.
All right, and we're going to move the. First of all, we're going to get control of the. Oh no, we can't because
Correct.
I can't do that.
Right. They
So what can I do with it?
Nothing.
These militia.
Yeah, they're
over
out. They're stuck. You can't do anything with them.
here? Okay.
Alright.
All right, then that's it.
Yeah, they're just blasting away.
Yeah, that's
All right,
it. That's all we
I
got.
seriously, the more I do this, the more I love sharp practice. I just, it's, to me, this gets so much right about the way Napoleonic troops maneuver, even in small skirmish scenarios like this. I love the fact that we lost, that we took that giant shot in the face early on. It felt like it. I really enjoyed this evade situation over here, even though I lost that one too. You know.
Yeah.
No, it's a great system. What we might do for the next Wednesday Night Warfare is see if we can't wrap up both the U.S. and the sharp practice scenarios, because we left that one hanging too. So what I got to do right now is save this. So I want everybody to guess, what are we going to do on Saturday for Saturday Night Fights?
Who could possibly guess?
I believe it's Leipzig.
That's
Oh no, it couldn't be that.
It's going to be Leipzig again. It's going
And
to
if we're
be
lucky, we'll get
All
through
the
the
level of shock and
the
surprise.
redeployment phase.
yeah.
It's going to be
You know,
Leipzig.
Jim,
Yeah.
I almost threw out a suggestion that maybe tonight we see if we couldn't get like a couple of the guys together to do part of that, but this is fun too. So
It does feel
No,
very
they would-
Napoleonic.
Yeah, if they fired, they would have to, but you don't have to activate them. Yeah, so no. It is, no. And hey, Peter, it's good to see you. But no, this is, yes, if they activated, they would have to shoot. That's the thing, is that if, which is the prudential move that they made not activating the Opolchenia, because yes, they would have blasted forward and hit the Cossacks, who really don't need that kind of abuse in their life. So we will be playing Leipzig on Saturday for Saturday Night Fights. We'll be back. We're going to be doing a bit more. There's a part of me that wants to really get more into the Too Fat Lardy stuff, and because I want Vance to play with us, and I know Mike will love to play it, we're going to be doing some Chain of Command too. So we'll actually do some World War II stuff. I know that's crazy, but we're going to do it. And there's a lot of really neat synergies and similarities, although some really big differences between Sharp Practice and Chain of Command. So we have a lot of other stuff. Plus, I owe the world a proper version of Lion Rampant, which I know that Jeff wants to get in on too. Plus, we have to finish our Borodino LGB battle. Oh my God. So we have so very much to do. But first, Velker, Jeff, and Mike, thank you so much for playing. Appreciate having you by. Thank you very much to the crowd that was here. We leave the battlefield looking a little bit like this. I suppose I should get a final photograph. I would be kidding myself if I said that I didn't think that the Russians have a pretty significant advantage, what as much shock as we have in the fact that our dragoons are over here weeping quietly to themselves. But that doesn't mean that the French won't have a little bit more, because we've still got an unnicked up unit of the 82nd formation of the 82nd, plus these guys in the 82nd. So there's some French fire to come. I won't say we're done. We'll have to have at it. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Thanks for coming along. And in the meanwhile, please take care of yourself and one another.